We should be live here. So let me see if we're getting a feed. Okay. Thank you so
Feed me
much
your
for
breath.
joining. Today, we're going to do uh, we're going to do a kind of a new opener. So this time we're doing guest's choice of games, which is why right now I'm on the Discord base screen. Um, and it right now we have a vote to start with R.E.P.O, which is I mean, I guess it's got some fantasy elements in it, but it's not super fantasy, so it's going to be different from usual. Um, and we're we're also going to open with the topic of Doctrine is monstrous. This is just the beginning topic, so it it wherever the conversation goes, that's where it goes. It doesn't have to stick on that topic, and if people want to chat about something else, that's that's what an open discussion is for. So I want to introduce my guests with who are co-hosting with me today. We have Miss Non Sequitur here.
Hello, hello, hello.
We have Jester,
A lie, I'm not here.
and we have Hermeneutics.
Oh,
Such amazing name. Oh my god.
I do what I can.
So we'll probably be joined by more as the stream goes on. And anybody's welcome to come and go as they please. And obviously we can be changing games uh, as the stream continues. So let's see here. We're gonna make sure that it is on the right window, and also can everybody hear you?
Here, who?
Okay, yep. It looks like everybody can be heard. Cool.
Okay.
So,
I actually did get my laptop back, so I would be watching the game like I prefer to.
ooh.
But it is so flaming hot in my house that I can't imagine turning on any bigger machine than my phone. I'm just like, oh, I don't want anything hot near me, and that includes the laptop. So I don't have a vote, though R.E.P.O sounds cool.
R.E.P.O sounded so cool that I may or may not have just purchased it and started the install.
It is a great party game. It's just heisting and getting jump scared by monsters.
The other question though will be, can my shit computer play it? That
Oh
is
my
that is
God.
also not a dig at my computer. It is a ThinkPad. It is not designed for gaming at all.
I had a ThinkPad and I tried the game on it, and it didn't care for it much. Not designed
Yeah,
for that, for sure.
yeah.
The mods are too much. You can also play vanilla. You just won't get the benefits of some of the mods that we have on, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah,
Uh,
so
Teaching me
the
how to mod a game will also be like
Don't worry, I got you.
yeah, you'd
a
have to download the Thunderstore app.
I
Well,
got
I'm
it
clicking
right
on it.
now.
There
Do
we
I throw it
go.
in the channel chat? Is that cool?
Yeah, go right ahead.
yeah. Just if my
Actually, how do I?
computer
There we
will
go.
let me have my computer back. It- There we go.
Bitly join Warhead Plus.
So Jester, Thunderstore essentially is a mod manager where you just point and click whatever mods you want to do. You launch it from that instead of your Steam account, and it chain loads everything for you. Basically does all the stuff for you. Kind of like what Bethesda has built into their games now.
Ah, okay.
Which is nice.
So I wanted to
Oh,
double
damn it.
check that all the mods didn't affect the map. Let me make sure. Because
You're probably gonna want to share the code for the mods as well. Your particular
yeah,
mod list.
I'm just about to do that because last time I thought maybe the mod pack had like one of the mods was affecting how we could see the map. Because I was like, this is doing stuff that I don't remember playing vanilla, you know. So I'm not seeing anything unless Beppin XPack, whatever that is, kind of for mono
Bepinex
unit.
is a library. It basically helps you all the mods read each other.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, then never mind. So it
It's
looks like
essential.
everything else is good. Yep. Let me get the code. I gotta go back to the thing.
What y'all doing?
Yep.
Fighting.
Is that
This
Cam?
fucking guy.
It is I.
Welcome. How'd it go?
Went good.
I do have to update real quick.
Get another soul for our Lord and Savior Satan.
The lady that I was just talking to was talking about dragons. She thinks
Oh,
dragons are real.
are real.
Yeah, the world is a giant cover up for
Ah,
big
Did she
dragon.
just come out from watching How to Train Your Dragon, or
It so yeah, that was a good.
it's so hot right now? I don't know if you've been to your
are you
local Burger
real?
King, but
Where
I
the
mean, my
heck?
cousin says the same stuff. He thinks that the giant red dragon is Satan, and that
There it
Satan
is.
is deceiving the whole world.
Vic, are you real?
Mod code.
Vic the giant red dragon.
I mean, I am.
There you
But
have it,
I don't.
everybody.
But I don't go flying around. I'll tell you that.
Why not?
because she's so grounded.
So grounded.
Got it.
Yeah, I
She
like
now
staying in my
she's
hoard of
just a ground
pillows.
type dragon. She's a ground type dragon. It's fine.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okie doke.
I was gonna ask
You-
Cam if he liked dragons.
You heard it here, everybody. We have confirmed dragons are real.
This one specific type of dragon.
However, Jester is not real. Jester is simply the collective result of your combined imagination.
Okay, so I put the mod code in the chat. Jester, in order for you to use that mod code, you will have to download the Thunderstore app. But if you don't want to, you just want to play the game vanilla, let me know. We can start a vanilla game.
It is downloaded.
He can play vanilla if we play modded. That's not gonna hurt him. He just won't get the benefits of the mods.
It's launching Thunderstore right now.
Oh, okay,
We
cool.
will see how this goes.
Yep, no problem. So once you've got it, let me know, and I will walk you through how to get to the mod part.
Okay. It is loaded.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go back to, so it should open with, I will share my screen for you in
Oh.
Discord. All right, so you should be able to see my screen in Discord.
Okay.
It's going to either, depending on your look, you'll have game selection up. It'll either look like a list right here, or if you have it set to the, like it shows the posters, it'll look like that. I put it in list mode over here with this little thing. Now, I already have it favorited, so it pulls up top, but what you do is you search for a game, you type in R.E.P.O like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then you click R.E.P.O. You have it highlighted, and then you click the select game button.
Vic, is this the same mod list I gave you guys from the last time we played?
Yes.
You dog.
Well,
This is the good
Dragon, I
one.
suppose. I mean,
that's
we
what
have
we got.
modified that mod list since, but I'll rename it Vic Mods. It's now Vic Mods.
I named mine Vic is lit.
Aw.
Enter profile code. Entered profile code.
Okay, so
And
now you've got your profile selection. What you're going to do is you're going to import update. Do you see this little button right here, the import update button? You're going to import. How are you importing a profile? You're going to say from code, and you're going to copy paste that mod code that I posted in chat. We have Andrew with us. Hello, Andrew. So, we are going to, oh, do I not already have your thing? You on Steam, Herman?
I hope so. Just in case.
Oh, I definitely need to have Jester on Steam. I don't think I have Jester on Steam. So, Andrew, first, what we're gonna start with today is, oh goodness, for some reason it doesn't like it when I'm tabbed out. It goes black when I tab out. Um, it shouldn't do that. I have it specifically posted on that. Okay, whatever. So hopefully it will stay on that Discord screen. Anyway, so Andrew, today we are going to start with the guest's choice. Today's choice is a game called R.E.P.O. It's got a tiny bit of fantasy in it, but it's mostly it's like a silly um, scary game where you collect things and hide and run from weird creatures. Um, and we're going to start off with that. We're also going to, once we get started, kind of get into the topic of how Doctrine is monstrous and what, people's thoughts are on that. So I've got to add some people to my Steam list. What is your Herman, what is your Steam name?
In the group chat there.
I
I got the ID.
sent my fry end code for you.
Got you. Got you. The reason why I asked is because I wasn't sure if I already added you or not.
We got that.
Okay. And then I gotta think about where you is. People are gonna see that. I'm sure this is so professional.
Uber profesh.
We're writing this
You're
down
doing fine.
because we're professionals. For any Game Changer fans.
Apparently, that's so strange. I was so certain I had added you as a friend. Well, because we had played a
So
game
lonely.
together.
I didn't even know I was lonely. Now I am.
So. Okay, so I'm gonna open up. So Jester, were you able to import that that mod file? It should
Yes.
come in as R.E.P.O Hannah or something like that.
You can name it, I think. Well, it might be R.E.P.O Hannah right, by default.
Yeah, but you
That's
can
what
rename
I'm.
whatever you want.
Yep. I just wanted to make sure that he got what it needed to be.
Yep, I got it.
Main pack. Okay.
Um,
So once you click on that, you're going to click Select Profile. And then you'll bring up a new screen here. You should be able to see it. See the screen on on Discord here. And then you're going to launch the game through Thunderstorm using this modded button. This is the launch game for modded. I'm also going to
Well,
make sure
I
that.
feel like a terrible mother.
What? Why?
Iris just came out again, and I told her to change her jammies because she was wearing a long sleeve and long pant jammy. It was cotton, so I thought it would be okay at first, but she was all sweaty, so I said change into a nightgown. And she did. Her arms are covered in a rash. Something
Oh my
got her
goodness.
today, and I didn't notice until just now. She had told me she was itchy, but I thought she meant like hot and sticky itchy. And so I was just like, yeah, I know we all are, but she meant itchy, itchy, poor thing. I feel awful. Anyway,
Aw.
I gave some allergy medicine. It should help. But I feel so bad because she's been complaining for like an hour and I've just been putting it off to like the heat and just general not wanting to go to bed, and she's actually had this rash under her jammy the whole time.
Oh.
oh no.
Well, it's a miscommunication problem. Sometimes that happens.
Wow.
Yeah.
With small children, you just always have to ask them to clarify. You always have to ask them, where are you feeling itchy? What kind of itchiness? So, um,
Well, I
I
feel
I
bad
always
because I know I wasn't being as attentive because I'm really hot and uncomfortable and cranky. And so, I
sure.
probably wasn't being as attentive as I like to be. So I know that I wasn't quite up to my own
Yeah.
standard.
No, it happens. It's okay. At least you got to it now, and she's gonna feel better soon.
Yeah, and right. Like I said, I gave her some antihistamine, and so she should be able to sleep. She'll probably be out within 10 minutes. Actually, she'll probably sleep better than me. Oh, sorry, I just had to vent for a minute. I felt so bad. Back to the
It's
fun,
all
guys.
right.
Back to the fun.
So, but we do have Miss Crystal. Miss Pragmatic Crystal has joined us. It's so lovely to see you. Let me go
Crystal?
ahead and make because Andrew has been such a lovely help and has been making the coolest art for me and for everybody. I'm gonna make him a mod.
Woohoo!
Andrew Christopherson.
Heck yeah!
Yes.
Congratulations. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Yes. And let me bring the audio down here. So one thing
My own.
that,
mm,
oh, sorry, Cam, go ahead.
My only question is, are we gonna use the game chat? Are we gonna mute the game chat?
For stream purposes, we're going to have to mute the game and use Discord. Otherwise, it it'll cause too many what's the word I'm looking for? Um, It'll
feedback.
cause some reverb issues, and I won't be able to catch like what Miss Non Sequitur and anyone else who comes in who isn't playing. I won't be able to catch them on the stream. I won't,
All right.
So in
Yeah.
audio, if we turn off proximity voice volume, text to speech volume, and microphone volume, it doesn't even matter if your push to talk's on. That you can't be heard. So that should fix it.
let me move
All right.
to
Turn
You should get all
off.
three.
We all need to turn off proximity voice.
I would.
I'm just confused.
So
I
yeah,
think,
if
well,
you're getting
yeah,
all the microphone volume in game, then it can't reverb mics in the stream.
yep,
Right.
yeah. Just if you're gonna do it, do one or the other. But I will be on hearing through
Yeah.
Discord.
No, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes
And
sense.
I won't. And anyone who's not talking on Discord, I won't be able to hear it all. Which I mean, I'm not sure how much
Yeah.
matters, but so you guys
Okay.
know, because I'm not playing today.
Yeah.
Though I
So
do think I want to download the game and play, and the next time you guys play this one, because it sounds really cool.
yeah, and it's relatively cheap. So
Did you guys start? I
$10
can't try.
not
is
yet.
Oh.
Actually, yeah. So what I'm gonna do, because I was just thinking about that. If you only do it through the game, then Miss Non Sequitur, you would have to listen through the stream, though it would be delayed, and then you would have that would create too much of a issue with Discord. Let's just go ahead and all go through Discord and silence proximity chat.
You got it.
All right, I'm gonna do this. So you should have the game capture now.
What do you use, Vic? Do you use OBS, Streamlabs?
I'm using OBS.
Okay. What type of mic do you have?
It's just I'm using a headset. It's a Bluetooth headset.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the name of it, but I don't use a separate mic. I was thinking of getting one, but for my purposes, I seem, especially with how well Discord does with noise cancellation, you know, it seems to be okay with this current headset.
I got a secondhand Blue Yeti that is that I've been extremely pleased with, and I mean that cost me $30. So if you ever do decide, that's the way I would go again if I did it again.
I've
Yeah,
considered it.
Yetis are good.
Very
decent.
Who has good internet here?
So my internet's kind of been weird lately, at least today. So that's why I'm a little hesitant on hosting. If someone else wants to host, just in case.
I'll host. I
Go
have
ahead,
good internets.
Okay, cool.
I got some good internets.
Wow.
Chili.
Okay, right now I only see Artie and Herman playing. Okay, there you are. Cool. Thank you.
Am I not online?
I just got you now.
I think I'm private or something. Oh, I don't know. That's weird. Somebody's gonna invite just.
Just her.
And they will keep you warm in the winter if you don't mind the smell too much. What are you talking about, Andrew?
The Bears. Talk about the Bears.
So
Yetis? Yetis.
for the oh shit, sorry.
Uh-oh. Oh, bother. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Let's see. Artie is using game and Cam is using game.
Yep.
Uh,
I wish Artie was here.
Will that work? Should I share my
I can
screen?
almost hear his voice.
Are you gonna share your
Why?
screen, Vic?
you know, that might be a better idea for Miss Non Sequitur. So I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
What?
And then we can
What's up?
deafen or just mute individual people. And
It's
it will-
actually, you know what I was just thinking? I was just thinking how exhausted I am, and it's 10:30 for me instead of 9:30. So I think
Oh.
I'm actually going to call it a really early night tonight. So that might be one less confusing thing anyway, because I think I'm going to say goodnight. I'm just hot and cranky.
Yeah, I know you had a big day,
Oh.
so please feel free. You know, take a rest.
Yeah, I'm glad I stopped in and said hello, everybody. Though it really did cheer me up quite a bit. So I'm going to bed on a happy note rather than the cranky sour feeling I had before I hopped on stream.
Aw.
So I'm glad I
Aw.
hopped in to say hi.
Yeah, it's always
May your
lovely to see
Good night,
you.
evening get
guys.
better.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Let's see. Oh, and I need to invite
Me.
Jester. Will it let me invite to
I
game?
hope so.
Yeah. You can invite from here, and you can invite in the boat after the shop. Those are the two times you can invite people.
Okay. You should have an invite, Chester.
I see it. I just need to. Yep. Hi. Can you let me hit the button? There you go. Yay. Loading.
So Jester,
loading.
when you load in, you can change your color in the lower left, and below that, more head. You can put a custom outfit on your guy if you want.
More head. Oh God.
You know.
Ooh.
If you know, you know.
What are you laughing at? You. Huh? What? Huh? What? Oh.
Does this mean that nobody on the stream on YouTube can hear us?
No, this real is.
They should. It's because I'm capturing. Well, hold on. Let me make sure that I'm
Okay.
capturing the stream audio. That would be a
Audio.
good thing
Yeah.
to check, wouldn't it?
Oh, I can check it too. Hold on.
I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing for Vic.
Okay, it's on capture audio.
Oh, do we need to deaden too?
It's capturing it. It's capturing it. Just you can mute individual people. Oh, actually now that Miss Non Sequitur's here, we can all deafen. Doesn't matter.
Just
except for
for
Vic, I think.
yeah, I can't. I've got to stay in Discord, but I'll be able to individually you know, put the volume back on for anybody. I just need to do that before we start a game.
Don't worry.
And Jester.
Yes.
So if you want to continue listening through Discord, you should mute my. Do you see these little these little percentage bars in the lobby? I'm sure you're looking at Moorhead right now. So
I did that.
yeah, just make sure that I am muted in game since you're listening through through Discord. You may also need to mute Herman, and that's just to prevent the echo.
Unless you hear me anyway.
Just don't mute us. Because then you won't be able to hear us.
Yeah, make sure you keep
Mute me.
the volume
mean-
for Cam and Artie.
You could mute me if you really want. If you don't like it.
Oh,
guess.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to change your color.
I just recommend this game with chat, but I understand we can't do the chat. We've had to do it once before. What color should?
That's fine. You can say that changed.
yep. And you can also, if you want, Jester, you can change your body color. White is the default, but you can change it. I always keep mine blue, so I can look cool.
I'm having trouble figuring that one out.
So at the
So
bottom,
change color right above leave. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, it's at the bottom left. You have Moorhead at the bottom left. You see leave, and then right above leave is change color.
Oh, okay.
You ready? Ready to get this party started?
I'm ready to become the next
Oh my
Hokage.
gosh.
Let me know when you're ready, Jester. I
Those
know it took
dog
me a long
moments
time.
produce
And you can change your outfit in the game as
produce
well.
the
You don't have
best
to do it
viral
just in the library.
clips. No.
I didn't know you could change your
In-game.
outfit in game.
Yep. Oh, you've got a cute face. I like that.
And I liked having a little sword. I feel like a cute little knight.
Is that the Meta Knight head with
Okay.
a hat on?
This is the default Meta Knight head and cape,
Yeah. Oh, fun.
Hmm.
All right.
and then
cool.
all I did was add the sword.
That looks good.
Looks better than mine.
You're gonna be
I'm ready.
incredibly disappointed
It
with
looked like
what
South
I
Park
just put
heads,
together.
with the Canadians from South Park. Yeah, see? Philip.
We all look like Canadians from South
Yeah,
Park.
see?
I'm not your buddy guy.
Andrew, the talking heads are making you geek. Here we go.
I'm gonna
got
find all
Ninja
the
Turtles.
things. Gonna find all the things.
Yep.
Oh, Artie is regular Artie too. Look at
Um,
that. I'm.
Jester. So there are various controls. Let's see. Where are you,
Whoa,
Jester?
what the hell?
I'm the one you were just
That's
looking
you.
at, the Ninja
Okay,
Turtle.
there you are.
Yep.
Okay. So control is crouch.
Oh
When you
my.
find a table like this, you can go under
Uh-huh.
and crouch and hide.
You like this? I'm gonna be the next Hokage.
Mr. Hokage.
And what we do is we look for these little things and we pick them up using the left. There you go. Now, careful not to damage it. This little square here is a cushion, so you can drop it and it won't damage. But if you're not there, apparently they're kind of freaking out. I
Fake
think there might
drugs.
be some monsters. Are you guys okay?
You have a whole pentagram underneath you.
I do.
Yes.
I must have done that.
It's fun. I'm sorry. With
I
the
want to
circle
find out how to do it.
describing it, it's actually a pentacle.
Oh,
not a
yes.
pentagram.
Tab is your map.
Wait.
I
Wait.
set mine to F.
Here. Mandushka Dingo La Mando Shabadoosh. There we
Blue
go.
squares on the map are the drop
I did.
points to put things
Oh,
in.
careful.
didn't
Yellow
know.
dots
Careful
are
with that
gatherable.
cushion.
What
Nope.
do you mean?
You're fine. You're fine. The last thing you need to know, Jester, is
Oh, I
Q
sent you.
is your emergency button.
Okay.
It makes you almost invisible. It's very hard for monsters to see if you press Q, but you also can't move.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of your freeze
Okay.
button.
Hey, gimme. I want this.
Wait.
I
What?
want the
Oh, is
the
this a
magic wand.
So grabbing is left trigger. Right trigger, if you hold it, lets you rotate the item in space. And your
That's
scroll
an
wheel
glory
lets
to
you bring it
Jesus.
further and back from you. Just don't touch any walls and stuff. You're fine.
What the heck?
If you see a monster, crouch and go for a table. Sometimes that doesn't save you, but most of the time it will.
Hey. Hey there.
Yeah, the monsters
We
can
have a
either
cart.
see you, hear you, or both.
Yeah, I've watched people stream the game a little bit. It's just gonna be different.
Well, allow you to
Also,
look by doing
I'm gonna see about karma, cause like I gave somebody a shotgun, and then I sent one of the little girls after them because I'm fair, you know. So I gave them a chance first.
Oh boy. All right, guys.
That,
Here's the
sounded
deal.
Got a
friendly.
monster. Don't look
That's-
at the nun. Ow. Oh,
Okay.
why was she hitting me? I wasn't looking at her.
The scream is the robe.
I don't know
The
how
robe
it
is like a
works.
black nun. Don't look at
think
it
it's
in
a
the face, and
volume
it won't immediately bum rush you. You're faster than it as long as it's not charging at you. If you look at it in the face, it charges at you.
But I
deal is it
wasn't looking
screams.
at it. It killed me.
What?
It
I
screams
don't
and
know
tries
the
to blow you
lore
up.
behind that thing. I gotta figure it out. Are you only streaming on YouTube, Vic?
Yeah, I'm only streaming on YouTube. I am showing my
Perfect.
I am sharing my screen on Discord.
On Discord, no, I'm watching. I have
wait.
the live up, so you get a viewer.
I'm guessing people are dying.
I met a friend.
Yeah.
The friend went under the desk.
Oh.
I didn't think you would reach me.
No way, bro. You're the last one.
There is one they fear.
Oh, we have
he is
someone
called
in the audience.
Deconstruction Cam.
Oh, Arya's here.
I thought it was decam structure.
Arya,
This is
come on up, Arya.
me being the last one is like the worst thing that
Hey guys,
could
can you hear me?
Hello.
How goes it?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. It's I can't stay on too long. I have work tomorrow, unfortunately.
And we don't have enough in the car.
Yeah, no worries. Your mic is pretty muffled, so.
Hold on, hold on.
I don't know whose head that is, by the way. It's me.
So one of the mods we have on allows you to type. If you press T to type, you can type chats, and your head will speak for you, so he knows where you are.
Is this better?
Oh yeah.
My headphones, I always put them on to try to see if they don't work properly, I guess, because I always have to take them off. I don't know.
I think that's you ingesting, but where's Artie?
There is Artie.
Yeah. More stuff.
Well, I'm going to use the fact that I'm dead to go grab libations.
Yep.
Ooh, libations, double word score.
Yeah.
Oh hell.
Well, since we're chilling here, I mean, Vic, do you want to kick off your topic of choice?
Yeah. So our opening topic is
Where you at? Here. Where you at?
Doctrine is
Artie?
monstrous.
Wait, is Herman?
In
Herman's
this
down
case,
too.
we are talking about
Where's Herman at? Where's Herman's head?
usually dogma. So wherever a specific doctrine is touted as incontrovertibly true and unchanging. Anything that is unchanging.
Maybe we should put the cart. Should bring it.
Do you have any initial thoughts to kick that off, or do you want to just throw it out there?
So I would say specifically what I did for the thumbnail was I also added like doctrine plus faith. So usually people will say that their method for believing in doctrine is faith. That isn't a great methodology, I would say, because you can use faith to justify any belief. I mean, I think that's probably not very what's the term I'm looking for? Controversial.
Controversial.
Yeah. But you know, hot take, faith can be used to justify any belief. Wow. So
I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have faith I can fly, and then therefore I can fly. No.
But yeah, so that's just kind of like the start of the topic. Like, you know, doctrine can be a little bit broad. Usually in this context, we are talking about dogma. But there, you know, there are different types of doctrine. It doesn't have to be religious. It can be political.
Yeah.
Do
you mind if I bring up an example real quick?
Yeah, go right ahead.
So during Joseph Stalin's regime in Russia, in the USSR, they had a thing called Lysenkoism. Do you know what that is?
Oh yeah, I've heard about it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically they didn't believe that biology was or genetics was real. So they made up a alternative genetics to explain things. And this guy named, I don't know, I forgot his first name, but his last name was Lysenko, I believe. He was a quote unquote scientist, but he was a pseudoscientist, really. He was a pseudoscientist. He was basically saying, like, you don't need genetics to grow crops, and you don't need any of that shit.
Right.
And he basically
for their agriculture.
Yeah, he basically applied his own version of agriculture, and then it wound up like starving all of almost so much of the population. And this was a dogma that they had. This was something that they didn't want to be challenged, right? So, and it didn't work. And that's one example of a scientific dogma or a pseudoscience that is, you know, related to this discussion, right? So,
right, absolutely. That is. Sorry.
No. I was gonna ask if Ari was interested in a conspiracy theory.
Go for it. What is it?
I think that Lysenko's reliance on Lamarckian evolution
Mm-hmm.
is part of where today's modern believers, you know, with this whole rejection of communism and anything associated with non-capitalist Westernism.
Shut up.
That's where they think evolution is still Lamarckian, is because of, you know, the
Lysenko.
Lysenko, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised actually, because, and I say this,
my body. He needs to turn around.
I wouldn't be surprised, because they when I say they, I mean the conservative religious movement, you know, religious population. They generally think of atheism as equivalent to Stalin. Because he became an atheist. He didn't start out that way, and that's always something they forget. He was planning to become a priest.
Whoa, what?
So, yeah, he was planning to become a priest.
No, sorry, I just spawned and a robe blew me up was the moment I spawned.
Son of a bitch.
That was great. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, so
what game is this? The game that was we played last time? That you guys played last time?
Yeah, R.E.P.O. Yeah, you should be able to see
R.E.P.O.
it.
Yeah, that's fun.
I've got the share screen there. But
that's fun.
Ari, you touched on something that I was thinking about when Vic mentioned the topic before the stream. That sort of inconsistent, arbitrary nature of a lot of doctrine, that an authority figure, their subjective interpretation then becomes this rigid guideline, right? And you can't undermine the authority at any cost. You can't raise questions about their, you know, authoritative or divine origin, right? Or, you know, how correct it might be. So it engenders what I call the chain dog problem, where people are chained to that spike of the doctrine, which allows them to justify excluding outsiders. You know, it promotes that intolerance. It promotes the interconflict within, you know, that division within the group, right?
Mhm.
And I think it's sort of
Welcome back.
counter to the purpose of spirituality. You know, this rigid interpretation limits your spiritual growth because you're boxed in, you're chained to that spike, and you can only go so far.
Watch out behind you. Behind you.
Yeah.
Behind you.
I mean, I used to. There was this great book by Carl Sagan, "The Demon Haunted World." He talked about a lot of these things.
Exactly where I was
Yeah.
going with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that for me, the
I'm
bigger
literally the
issue
only
than
one.
doctrine is the doctrine giver, because they don't really follow the doctrine. They follow the person giving them the doctrine.
I mean, to
This
the
is
extent
true.
that the person who gives the doctrine believes what the doctrine is. I don't know. There's some gray areas there, I guess.
That's who was doing that.
I mean, current administration can say up is down, and
There you
Yeah. Left is right.
yep.
Yeah.
go. I am blind. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I
And I
just
think
did.
that's the biggest issue, is that
right.
the inability to
Since we already
question
gave our, we all have to go in the truck now. So sorry, everybody. Come into
Get in
the
the
truck.
truck.
Yep, get in the truck. We can't gather anymore now.
Oh. Don't tell me that's because of what I did.
No.
Did I fuck up?
No.
No.
Okay, so sorry about that. Didn't mean to interrupt the combo.
That's all right. It's all good.
We drove away.
Doctrine givers.
Did we succeed?
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
There's also a glitch we can exploit to get our health back.
That's right.
Hi, Arya.
Hey, Cam.
Sorry that we're muted.
It's all right.
Hi, Aria. Hello.
just to close the thought, Ari, I
Why
think that
is there 0 health packs?
this is sort of I think a lot of the fundamental issue between the naturalistic or scientific
there's no,
approach
like,
and the
100
religious
health
faith-based approaches.
There's
I don't want to fall into the
Secondary
trap of
things.
restricting critical thinking and they're
Where?
dum-dums,
Oh, the
but
extra
I think
shit
the
that-
dogma over evidence and the inability to question
No, there's
really
no
shuts
three.
down
There's no
their
three.
spiritual growth, their personal autonomy, and it
Oh,
just sort of sets them up
yeah,
to be
I guess
rife
there's
for
that
abuse
bad.
from these authority
You
figures,
said I'm
where you
blind.
can't question and poke at things
Well, I
and
didn't know
build
what you
on the
meant
steps of
specific.
people before you.
I did not
I
say
mean, look
that
at all
was
these
not.
these
You're
organizations
correct
where
to
you
say
have to
that.
sign an article of faith, right? This statement where they won't even let you in the door unless you affirm that I'm going to believe everything you guys believe. Like, there's no way to move forward with that.
Whoa, don't kill
What
me
is
here.
that?
How do I take this?
I didn't mean to do
How do I
that.
use it?
He just
Well-
it's doing it on its own. It's a ducky. Don't pick up the ducks.
What was I gonna say?
Large health packs.
How do we
You
use
put
it?
it in the thing.
Oh,
You put it in the right here.
we don't have enough.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry. I went for strength because if we upgrade our strength, we can pick up the monsters and smash them.
Yeah, strength and health are
Okay.
good early game, and then loop back on stamina later.
Yep.
Oh.
So now, grab yourself
Really a wise
a
leader.
health pack. Let me make
I
sure.
have 5 in here.
There's a bunch in the ship.
Herman started it. He gets the credit.
I'm only seeing medium as the highest.
I started what?
Because I didn't go in
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta hit the button. Let me hit the button.
unlocked.
Hold on real quick before
What
we
just happened?
disappear.
So that duck is a weapon of mass destruction? Is that what that was?
Yeah. It's designed
I
to
think it is
distract and
definitely
also
a
hurt
weapon
the
of mass
monsters.
destruction.
Jester, can I
It
get
is
you to
not
press
friendly.
Q really quick? Great. Just hold still real quick, real fast. I'm gonna go ahead and put you up in the ceiling.
I'm in the ceiling. Well, I'm almost in the ceiling.
Trying to get you up in there. There you go.
Awesome.
All right, so look around up there. There's probably a set of grenades. Press space to jump. Yeah, there you go. And if you open that panel back up, we can get some very cheap grenades as well. There's always one loose panel in every store. You got anything?
You're trying to find the. Oh, it's right there.
Only a loose panel. I don't.
I love how he's muffled through the ceiling. Artie, you're not holding him in there against his will, are you?
He can't. There's a second exit. I don't see a...
Okay,
No
there's nothing
grenade.
there. There's nothing there. That's fine. You can come back down.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing those when I was in the panel, but...
Oh, I mean, it's RNG, right? But usually there's at least one. Hey, come on down.
I mean, but it's cozy up here.
But you're gonna die if you don't come down.
With the dead body?
Why am I gonna die?
Because we gotta leave. Alright, so everybody grab your health pack. If you don't have 100% health, grab a health pack.
Wait, why can't I hear anybody?
Can you not hear me, Cam?
What do I do with
There's one for you right here.
I can
Come
hear
get this one.
I think.
This one's to get more health.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just
What's
grab
that
it
mean?
and hold it with L. Do not let it go. When she says so, start
Oh, this keeps
mashing
happening to
E.
me already.
It's a known glitch that'll give you
What's going
extra
on?
health.
Is your mic unplugging and are you like disconnecting or something?
Alright,
No, I
everybody
think I'm
come on
just
inside.
stupid.
Make sure you got a health pack. Everybody get your health pack if you don't have 100% health. You too. Cat
Yep,
Dad.
I got one right here.
Alright. Everybody ready?
Cam,
Everyone got their
do you
health
need
pack?
help or are you good?
Ready.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Mash E
Mash E.
until you reappear.
Hey,
I'm sorry for
Eddie,
the
good to
three.
see ya.
Never smash.
Oh,
never
medium
smash it.
wasn't enough.
What did you do to Donatello?
It's fine. Strength upgrade. It's right here.
Donatello has a battle axe now?
There you go, that worked. Apparently jumping into that thing heals me.
Awesome.
Yo.
Well, no, that was me. I healed you.
Oh, you did that? You didn't have to do that.
Didn't do
Thanks,
anything.
Yes, I did.
Okie doke. Here we go. Remember, tab is your map. Yellow dots are the goodies that you can grab. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you went into the floor.
Can I get a candy bar? Ooh. Like them big and like them round. Go.
I like them chunky.
Who's this?
Moto likes you.
Ooh.
Chunky.
Donkey. Oh, Jesus.
Hey,
What
we're
do we got?
making good progress.
Ah,
Trudge.
where?
We got a trudge in the back over by Cam and Artie.
I see a big yellow dot moving around on the map. Is that what that is?
No, someone's bringing an item.
Okay.
Hey, so Jester, the monster on
Yes.
this map
Is Trudge the one with the hammer?
Yeah. Mhm. Do you want to run him through it? I know it's your stream. I don't want to bogart you.
No, please go ahead.
Oof.
I think you know more than I do. In fact, I know you know more than I do.
All right, so Jester, listen real close. The monster on the map is called Trudge. The way he works is he's super slow, but he sees you. He needs line of sight contact with you. If he makes line of sight with you, he's going to come towards you. When you get in range,
if somebody can make a character, we should add a Jesus monster.
when he gets in range, he's going to slam his hammer into the ground.
it'd be funny
It
if it
sucks
took
you
over the
in,
cloak
and then it
figure.
one-shots you.
That's
Don't get near
cool.
him. That's the name
The
of the
one that
game.
we just had.
Yes,
Dude,
that
it'd be
Lovely.
a skin for that. It'd be the perfect one,
Can I outrun him?
bro.
Yes, he's
Yes.
incredibly slow. And you can break
Okay.
line of sight. He's not very bright.
Fucking funny.
The idea is just, one, don't
Just
get
don't go
close,
near
and
him.
two, don't put him near the cart. Because he pulls
Oh, yeah.
in objects as well. He'll damage anything in that radius.
Yeah, he'll destroy all our loot, and then we can't leave. By the way, this,
Because we don't
if
have
you
his-
can see at the top right of your screen, you see a 0 out of 2. That's because there are 2 extraction sites in this level. So we finish with this one,
There's
so we can
a
actually.
thingy in this room. It's barfing at us.
That
Yeah.
will infect you. It can't kill you, but it can hurt other people around you. So if you get infected by it, don't point at don't look at anybody or any object.
Yeah, this is the game that has like the more child-friendly like Resident Evil monsters. That's what they look like to me.
So.
Oh, someone died.
He made line of sight with me rather quick.
Oh shoot, I was on mute. I think Jester just died.
All right,
Yeah,
Trudge is
Jester
coming.
died.
We need. Okay.
He's close
coming,
to
we
the
need to be very
extraction
careful.
point.
Oh, gimme. Oh, okay. Put him in, quick.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it broke the cart.
No, cart. Okay, well, we're gonna have to manually.
The cart?
Yeah.
I didn't know it
We
could
don't
do
get
that.
it back until next level. Yeah, next level we'll get it back, but we need to run it manually.
Put the cart all the way. It's okay.
All right.
We should probably
Well,
just leave that.
I'm gonna leave the
I don't
bag because otherwise it'll destroy it.
Well, yeah, I don't know what to do with that. We could like drag it.
Wait,
Oh, hold on.
Oh, even that.
did we
you gotta
lose
be
all
careful.
the stuff?
No, this is the stuff. We've got it. We got the money here, but we got to take it over to the other extraction point.
Be careful.
Oh.
There's a trudge.
Where?
Back in that other room. I don't know where.
Oh,
Oh, shoot!
Oh,
What's
no.
happening?
it's hitting
How do
You
you.
guys gotta
run?
book it. Was there an
Yeah,
eyeball?
I'm
Kind
carrying
of
backwards.
jerky.
Keep going. Try just trying to cut you guys off.
Oh,
Careful there. We lost a little bit of money. We lost about 2,000.
I'll take the mask.
3,000.
oh shit!
You're very jerky, Cam.
Sorry. Okay.
I think it's not your fault. I just don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, fuck you, fucking thing. Mouse and keyboard.
I'm endangering the mission. I shouldn't have
Yes.
come.
No, it was my
At least we
fault.
got it.
Try to pull. Everyone run away
What-
from him.
why?
Oh, hi, buddy.
You don't want to be
Oh,
here.
hi, buddy. How do
Oh,
I
watch out.
actually run, though?
Shift. Hold shift.
Okay.
Come on, big boy. Come this way. Come with me.
He can pull you in, so watch.
Am
out.
I?
When he does that red
Come
thing,
on.
he'll
Come
pull
over
you
here.
in.
Come over here, big boy.
What can I do?
I can see
Why
my
do I make
teeth.
noise?
Yeah, you got
Oh.
a thing
Big boy.
on your
Over
head.
here.
Oh, you might be infected.
You're
I
sick,
think I am
Mom. You're
infected.
sick. You're sick as fuck.
Don't look at people.
Okay. Yep.
What is that thing called? That flying thing? I have no idea, but there's something here that's not here.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got it.
there it is. I
Oh.
found it.
Stand in this corner for a little bit.
There's one more item in the back, but I'm
I'm
running
no longer
interference with
infected.
Trudge,
Okay.
so
I
Right.
think the
I'm trying to keep him near
lagginess
the
must be on mine
Oh.
because I'm lifting this thing, and when I'm moving, it's not moving like solidly. So is this my internet? It must be my internet.
I have no idea. I'm just kind of hanging out here.
Yeah, it's my internet. I think that's why I kept hitting you with the money bag, Cam. I don't know if you can hear me because he's using proximity chat.
I found a
Can
plate.
Cam hear me? 'Cause I
If
think
you're
I put
nearby.
myself on no mic. Okay.
What did you do?
Jerky, jerky.
What?
Plates don't
Who's
like me.
Is that Myrtle?
Oh.
Myrtle.
I'm gonna go
Myrtle
sit
the
in the
turtle?
corner.
I think you're Myrtle.
Moaning and Myrtle.
You moaning, Myrtle?
No.
No.
I broke a plate.
That was an expensive one too.
No. No. Yes.
And grab one more
Arty,
item.
arty. Arty,
I'm
farty.
regretting this whole
Farty,
mouse and
arty.
keyboard thing.
Oh, I found another thing.
Nice. See,
One more
this
thing.
wasn't a waste.
One
Wait, we didn't even look at
thing.
these.
It's not ever.
One more way back it's all.
I think I've heard this before. Just one more thing, everybody. And then we all die. Because we just got one more thing.
Man, my internet must be
don't see
shit.
anything else.
Our
I'm so
internet
glad Vic
comrade.
didn't host the game then.
Yes.
It's not because your internet's bad, Vic.
Who's-
It's because you're
is
streaming
that
on
Mikey?
top of all this.
It's because
Hello.
what?
That's what I'm
Arty
saying. What
Bacon.
did you do to
Streaming.
Donnie? What did you do to him?
You're streaming and you're playing the game.
I
Oh,
think we
that's
should
true.
just bang
Actually-
it and go.
Yeah, let me go
Do you
ahead
not hear
and
me?
turn off the share screen
go.
on Discord.
Yeah.
There we go.
What's
That'll
going
help.
on?
You feel good with this bag? You want to bag it?
Yeah, I think let's just
Wanna
take off.
bag it?
We're all alive. Let's
We bagging it?
take the money and run. We
Ooh,
can't cart it because we ain't
take
got
the
no
money
fucking
and
cart.
run. Yep. We got to take it all the way to the truck,
No,
right?
we're good. Nope. This is the last point. We can all
Look
just
at
fuck
that.
off.
Oh, I thought it needs a bag.
Nope. For the
I
last
don't
one,
know
you're
if
He's
he's
the
good.
real turtle.
Can you hear me?
Okay, cool.
He can
Yep.
hear you.
Everyone back to the
Why
truck.
couldn't he-
Don't know.
Get to the truck. No.
Maybe he can't hear us. I
right,
have no idea.
Trudge is on the
now. Now
right
that you
side. You want to
say
go
that,
straight
now I have
through.
no
Go
idea.
straight through.
Big.
I guess Jester hasn't been directly like. Oh.
We got to come straight through. Just run past him. The first transport is away. Oh shit.
What's up?
Hey, big
What am
boy,
I
come
doing?
here. Come on over this way. Come here, big boy.
Use,
Yeah.
remember, you can use tab.
Oh god, I
to,
cannot see. There we go. Oh, where
Come on,
did
Peaches.
everybody go?
Use tab to bring
Uh,
up your map,
Joke's on you.
and you'll see a yellow dot path flashing
Run, you fools.
to the truck. Fly, you fools!
That's exactly it. Oh, there's an eyeball. Go, go, go.
Break line of sight.
Just go, just go, just go. Get in the fucking truck. Yes,
Am I in the truck?
I'm playing peekaboo.
I guess
I don't
we
think
did.
I'm
It's
in the
not here.
truck.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
Everyone get in the truck.
Let's make
Get
it.
in the
Come on. We
truck.
Get in
good.
the truck. Let's go.
We're
Let's go,
done.
Artie.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go, go, go.
All right, let's go.
Let's
Run,
see.
run, you bitch.
One. How many
I've
people are
been
here?
playing peekaboo with the other monster, keeping him occupied so everyone can get in the boat. Get in the boat.
How many players do we have? We got 5. Let's see.
You
1,
can't see me.
2,
Do we
3,
got Jester?
4. Jester, where are you? There you are.
Where's the money bag? Did we lose
Are we
it?
accounted for? No, it's
Nope,
done.
we finished.
No, I sold it.
Everybody here.
Yes, yeah, go, go, go.
I sold it. To you.
To me, I would never buy the money bag.
Peekaboo.
This is the worst part when the engine won't start and there's like a scarecrow barreling down on you.
Buy your money.
There we
So
go.
they do that on purpose to fuck with you?
Oh yeah, I mean it's RNG, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it do that long text post before. That's the first time. Cool, we got 31K. So we can get, depending on how we spend it, we can get a couple upgrades.
Yep.
Let's go.
So I don't want to be the Phil bro here, but
Wait.
thoughts on taking the topic,
We don't need all that. All
turning
we
it
need
around a little bit in terms of
is
like
this.
how especially fundy Christians like to critique science as being dogmatic and full of doctrine.
Right?
No.
Yeah, go ahead. Ah, hey.
No.
I mean, I'll defer to Arya because I know Arya got the galaxy brain, but
Stop it.
Fuck is going on?
I think often
Someone
No, I
use the
don't.
duck. Stop
Oh,
using
we need
the
to
damn
stop.
duck.
Yeah, Cam, you did this again. I don't know why you keep doing this to us.
He's the boss.
So I think it's interesting that that chain dog effect that I
Good.
talked about
Good.
earlier, right? That prismatic thinking.
Mhm.
It kind of feels like often the language that's used in a lot of the lives that I visit anyway. They say,
Right.
"Oh, well, science is just a religion, right?" When you say the scientific consensus, you're just saying that that's your
I
inerrant.
would never use a duck.
You know, they
I would
reframe
never buy.
the
Never touch it,
secular,
ever, ever.
naturalistic,
Mm.
know,
We get help.
view
Strength.
in their
Strength
same
and
view,
health.
right? You know,
Mhm.
you've got your materialism is your own secular bias as opposed to my religious bias. They just put a 1-to-1 on it, right?
Couple
Yeah.
stands.
So
I find that very interesting.
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
listened to live once with
No
Forrest
ducks.
Valkai.
I like the duck.
And he was talking to a really hardcore creationist, and the
Want that
creationist
sword?
was just going through the rhetoric of just like you
Uh-oh.
said, Herman. He
Whoa,
was
who
like,
did that?
Why is everything?
he's like,
Why is everything so much?
well,
harder?
you know, he's like, well, you know, this is dogma too, and
Get a
you
grenade?
guys,
Oh, we should
you
get
know,
one of these.
do all this stuff, and
Should we not? Can I get a
so
trade gun?
the conversation basically went like, what topic did they talk about? It was, I think they were talking
want a
about,
string.
Okay, I say we
Age
get
of
a
the
trade.
Earth or Evolution?
I don't
say
remember.
we get a
No, it
trade
wasn't. I
gun.
think it was radiometric dating.
We can.
I might
Okay.
be wrong.
say
I might be
no,
wrong.
but
Anyway,
yeah.
what was I
That's too
going
much.
with it?
Hold on.
You
Oh
can
man,
take
I
out
lost my train of thought.
stamina.
A two-way fallacy,
No, that's
maybe?
too much.
That's pretty common with them.
Well, it's like, do we want this trank
Okay,
gun? 'Cause
yes.
the trank
So
gun helps us pick up
basically,
monsters.
his mindset was that
We should deal with
biologists
it.
and other scientists like just gather in a
Hold on,
room
just give me 1
together
second.
and just like agree on
You
things
can hardly hear me.
just for the sake
Yeah,
of
I
it, and
gotta
they don't
mess around
like they
with my
don't
volume a
question
little
each
bit.
other.
Hold on.
Council of Science.
What?
Yeah, they don't like
She muted
question
me.
the biologists or scientists don't question each other. They don't try to disprove each other. That's what they think it is. But Forrest is like, no, we try to disprove each other all the time. So
Okay.
they have this mindset that
I don't think we've shown Jester the secret room.
that the
We
scientific
did show
realm
Jester the first one.
is just
Oh.
like constant confirmation bias, and there's no questioning it. That's what
Yeah.
But we
that's
don't
what
have
the
to
guy
get a
was
Trent
thinking.
gun if you guys don't
Yeah.
want. We can get
How would
It
you
seems to be
usually
almost
use the Trent
immediately-
gun?
Well, I guess the Muslims do it too, but it definitely
pick it
Anything
up
that
like
we have to
this
hold.
and say Artie's
Like
a
when you-
monster, you shoot him.
when you bring up
And
the
then you pick 'em
rabbinical
up while they're on the
they're
ground
just
like that.
always arguing with each other. They're always
The thing
quibbling
is,
over
is
Well, they're
details.
gonna
They're
be
like
really
you have to
smack 'em.
carry. One person
And
would always have to
smack
carry it
'em.
around.
And then you
And I
smack him.
think that's
Yeah, you smack him on the
very
I
ground.
found
different
something.
from
Okay,
where
well,
you
so
get
then
Just
we'll
spin him
definitely
on
need
the
the
ground.
strength
Smack
upgrade.
him.
So do you want to take out? I can take out one
Donnie.
health and one stamina.
any perceived
Don't do it,
slight
Donnie.
against the spirituality in terms
We
you know,
could take
the
out one
spirituality
health.
being the
That
base
duck
of it,
is
right?
dangerous.
Questioning the
So you want to
spirituality
take out one health.
and trying
Someone's
to
got to be in
undermine
charge
right, their
of
faith
the
through the
Trent
assertion
gun,
of
though.
what
Gun?
we see as just brute facts,
Ducks
right?
aren't
Hey,
dangerous.
it's a
Ducks are
demonstrable,
friends.
immutable,
I
testable
can do
thing.
it. I'll
They
do
just
it.
see that in
But
terms of just a
no.
Just
knee-jerk
barely.
defensive reaction. So it no longer becomes a logical
Ducks are
argument, right?
friend.
It becomes this
I don't know.
emotive
I'm
argument.
not
and
the
you
best
can't,
while I'm
you
under
can't
pressure. Is the
talk to
thing.
someone in an emotive
I gotta
state if you're coming from a logical state, right? Like you can't
Oh,
logic
Lord.
someone out of an emotional position. I think is how it's said
Ready?
about cults.
There we
Oh,
go.
shoot.
So you just end up being on two different wavelengths. So I'll step back. I know I'm talking a lot.
You just didn't want to hear me.
No, it's
Vic?
alright.
I see how it is.
No, I had to turn you up. I couldn't hear you.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, is there
Yeah,
anybody who
I'm gonna
needs
grab a
help?
small one. I just
All
need
the
a
health's in
small
there. We
one.
got
Yeah.
6 bricks.
If people need, I'm full up because I don't know why, but Cam
Because
did
you're
that.
not a wiener like us.
Well, for the first
Mm.
game,
I
Cam
would have
gave
done
me
it for everybody.
his help.
Go
So
find.
Cam, just take the 100. These are all
Because you're my
100s.
friend.
There are 6
Okay.
100s for everyone to use.
What's your health at, Artie?
In where?
100.
100? What's
Okay.
your health at, Jester?
Yeah.
26.
Oh, yeah, you need
Yeah,
that big one.
fine.
Use the big one.
I
I'm
got
at
the big
81,
one.
so we're good.
All right, everybody, they
ready?
got the health pack they
I
need?
stashed my friends,
Cam,
the
use
ducks.
100. Come on.
Take my
Go big or
small
go
one.
home. Go big or go home.
Give me a second. I'm taking a drink.
All
You
right.
want to touch tips right now, Cam? Is that what we're doing? You know mine's bigger than yours.
Tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
All right. Get ready to smash E.
I'm ready.
Oh shit, I'm not ready.
All right. Smash E.
Smashy, like everyone else should be hitting and smashing that like and subscribe button.
That's
Aw,
correct.
yeah. That's more professional than I am.
Hey, I'm at 100 out of 120 now. Awesome.
Yeah.
My maximum health went up, but only after I got the health.
That's
Yeah, it's
unfortunate.
just the way that it is.
Kinda.
Vic, did we buy a recharge crystal or recharge
So
gun?
who's taking the Trent gun?
We got a Trent
Okay.
gun.
That's fine. We can get it next. So when we get
You
our
take it.
recharge
take it.
drone, I can make it an infinite gun.
You take it, big. You got it.
I'm
Just
not.
pass
I don't
the
have
fire.
good aim.
I'm mad.
Oh, the upgrades are shared for everybody.
Who wants it? Herman always takes it.
Yeah, someone who has good aim should take it. I kind of panic a little bit when I see a monster.
So Cam, I was playing
Damn
with
it, you
Hana earlier.
motherfuckers should just
We were
take it.
field testing
I'm
some
just
new
kidding.
mods, and there's a paintball gun mod. Except the wobble, you know, the plates will wobble and you pick them up sometimes. The wobble on the gun was so bad,
Oh,
I could not
yeah.
point blank shoot a monster. It was
Hey,
crazy.
Artie, you did Wordle today?
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
You gonna win? Why?
Mm.
You gonna win
Did you do it?
It was not fun. I didn't like today's Wordle.
Oh,
Oh,
I
the
can't-
cube.
Oh, careful, careful, careful.
I'm being
This way.
careful.
This way, this way, this way,
I'm coming. I'm just taking it slow.
this way to
Pivot.
the pad.
Yep.
Pivot!
Yep. I'm taking it slow.
Now you can drop it.
Bam. Bitch, we're halfway there. Whoa.
Those cubes are a lot if you don't destroy them.
Whoa. We're halfway to
There.
copyright.
What? Living on a
Ooh.
prayer. Take my
Trophy.
hand. Oh, I found a little.
Halfway there.
What is this? I don't know what it is. I can't see.
Oh. Wait. Oh, I know. I tried to delete a room. Let me push a little further up. Uh-oh.
Shit, I dropped it. Damn it.
What did you drop?
It was this little thing that goes around and then
He
like
needs to let go.
munches until it dies. Well, I lost health for no reason, just because I was trying to turn it around to look at it. I'm so dumb.
Something just spawned in, guys. So because both of you are holding it, both of you are making noise with the artifact, you're essentially doubling the spawn rate of the monsters. Just, you know.
No, I just dropped the thing.
I won't tell anyone.
It was my fault. No, I don't think anyone else was holding it. It was just me. I was just trying to turn it.
Oh, we got a headband. Headband.
Headband?
Line of sight, but he's dumb.
Headband.
He's line of sight
So
only, and
far-
he's super dumb.
So far, I've brought everything. So.
Okay, hey Vic.
Yeah?
Vic, we have a headband.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so Jester, for your edification, the headband's a giant floating head with a skullet. It's got big yellow eyeballs. It looks for line of
Oh.
sight only, but it's super dumb. If you can go into a room and hide, it
Yeah.
will literally just zoom
Uh-huh.
past you, but it's fast as fuck.
It
got
is.
giant-
Okay.
Am
It's
I able
mean.
to duck under things?
Yes, you can do
I'll,
like I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
put
you're
that
right next to
directly
me.
in the point. I'm gonna lure
Hi,
it back away
you're
from
right
you
next to
guys.
me.
I'm gonna take this time to take a drink.
I'm gonna take this time to thank the Academy. I don't know what Academy, but we're gonna thank the Academy.
I guess I could thank the Fencing Academy. They taught me some cool stuff.
Google Academy. I cannot see. Oh dear God.
Hey, Google Academy. That's where MAGA gets their information.
Yeah.
You know?
What the hell
Yeah.
is this?
No,
What are you doing?
that's Trump. What was it? Trump University? I forget what it was.
I don't know.
That scam.
That university.
Do you guys know who Andrew Tate is, right?
Yes.
Taint?
Unfortunately.
Nick Fuentes'
Taint.
boyfriend?
The Taint. He has a website called Tate University, I think. That's what he
Oh
calls it.
fuck.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no. He calls it Hustler University or something like
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah, because he fucking hustles everybody.
that. Yeah, he teaches people how to like get rich or something. It's just a pyramid scheme, but it's
It
like
is.
funny to see people fall for it. I died laughing when I first saw his website. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
I'm undeafened now. Okay. I can hear you now.
I was asking
Damn
you,
it.
what are you doing, Cam? Why are you putting the
Hello.
things in the floor?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
In Soviet
I
Russia,
love this.
what-
Do you remember the meme,
In
the Arkansas
Soviet
meme?
Russia, floor puts you.
It's
Arkansas.
I am confusion.
Oh, yes.
Why
Arkansas?
why this Kansas? Wait, why not Arkansas? Why Arkansas? But it's great. I know that she was just playing it up, and it's just amazing. It was great. It was pure comedy.
I don't know how to get this.
Where's
Get
the
what?
big bag?
There's like a green thing on a shelf, but I can't get to it. It's too high.
I will bring the cart over to where you are.
Ooh, I got it.
Hey Vic,
Oh,
you gonna join
so-
Hustlers
never mind, I broke it.
University?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
I don't like to. I
So
don't
you're
like
a
to hustle
hustler.
people. No, I'm not a hustler. I'm a
Wait,
muscler.
is hustling a bad thing? Can all you do is hustle
Aren't we
people? Is
kind
that all
of
people do? Is
helping hustle people right now?
You can. There are a
Isn't
couple
that the
different hustles.
storyline?
Right.
Isn't that the storyline right here of this game? That we're repossessing things from people?
We are yes, we are repossessing. We're going to places and are repossessing things. Kind of.
Ooh. I found a big object that says handle with care.
Okay, well then don't touch it yet until I get the cart there.
Okay. I mean, it's bigger than the cart.
Are you? Does it highlight for you? Are you able to pick it up?
Yes, it's 21,002K.
4.0.
Or, sorry, 21K 200. 21.2K. Yeah, that's how words work.
You might need someone else's help. We do have some strength upgrades, but I don't know like how heavy that could get.
Honestly, I'm not sure if
Arya is
I'm not
sharing
sure if
some
I can do that.
Wait, is nobody talking?
Oh,
I see,
yeah,
like,
that
people
shit's
on mute, but
nearby
There
it.
you go. Drop it. Drop it in
and,
the. Drop it in the cart. Drop it in the cart.
What do you mean?
I'm looking for the
This
cart.
is
Sorry,
a cart.
I couldn't see the cart.
I hear you hear me.
I was straight goblin mode, so. Oh,
I
this is not so good. Okay, so this
No.
box is dangerous as hell.
Okay.
Every time
Yeah.
it gets any damage, or if this arrow is not pointed up, it makes a giant boom sound, and that summons monsters. If it gets to low health, the box explodes and kills everything.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
It's straight up not a good time. I mean, we can see how far.
I don't think
mean,
so. I don't think it's worth it.
Look, if we get to where everybody else is in there, I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit, but, you know.
Tell you what,
Boom. You ready?
Sounds like someone's infected.
Let's take it. We're taking it. I'm taking it.
Oh, he's got the drugs. He's got the drugs.
I can take it. Come on. Can you guys just let me take it? I'm gonna take it.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
Oh.
I'm taking this.
I'm rotating.
Do you guys remember the DARE program?
Nobody's gonna stop me.
Careful.
Nobody's gonna stop me. Nobody's gonna stop me.
What are you?
The DARE program, DARE.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dare to resist drugs.
Yep.
So, at my school, people in DARE were dealers.
Gotcha, bitch.
So,
Wait, who were dealers?
the people running the program.
They were drug dealers?
Yes.
Yeah, who is drug dealers?
Oh my goodness.
They would do their thing, go up on the stage, tell people not to drug, and then they would go out, sell them drugs after.
Oh,
Of
someone
course.
died.
Why am I not surprised?
Wait.
I see the head.
He kept grabbing the head.
Why?
All
Was he
I
trying to
wanted
pick it up
was
and
just
smash it?
slam that fucking head, and I couldn't do it because people were counterpelling it.
Who has
Oh, no.
Did someone ever grab the trank gun? Okay, I see one dead person. Is there anyone else who's dead?
Vic, you gotta be quiet.
We in trouble.
He's destroying
God.
Oh shit.
It's breaking the...
Oh no, we've got a marshmallow man.
Yep.
You guys are screwed.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, you die. Oh, I'm fucked.
I don't know what to do with the marshmallow man.
Run.
Shoot him with a gun.
Well, I don't have one.
It's on the floor near where my body died.
Hit him with a pipe.
I guess here we go. Come on.
I'm pretty much stuck here, it looks like.
I'm trapped in the corner.
Andrew, that's true. The MAGA crowd can only use ChatGPT and Grok.
Grok betrays them.
What's Grok? What is that?
It's a Elon Musk
Grok
thing.
is ChatGPT with
The
a
AI
spin
that
on it
is
and
now
stuck
being
on
loaded with a bunch of alt-right talking points.
not Twitter.
Not so good.
Dot
Now,
com.
slam him, Cam. Kill him. Kill him.
Did you
Wait,
kill him?
There you go. Attaboy. Attaboy.
Yo, I got him.
Wait,
Are
it's
we
like
free?
ChatGPT, but like with Elon.
Oh,
my God,
dude.
Cam's immediately fired.
I mean, it's not even like
Okay, let's try and get this to the
ChatGPT.
extraction point.
And
Early on, they were
gun
able
doesn't
to
have
prove
infinite
that
ammo,
it
so
was
we're out of ammo.
ChatGPT.
Yeah,
Can we get
know.
the heads in here?
Address, basically.
Okay.
Cam is banned forever.
Bonded forever.
Okay, where's the extraction point?
Keep
There's
going.
the trank gun. Oh, is it empty now?
Go around
Damn.
the corner here. So
we're not gonna take
it's like around this way.
we're not gonna take the big block.
No, hell no.
The big box is
Oh,
dangerous.
I'll take it. Did you take
Don't.
it, Vic? Did you get the
No.
gun?
I got the gun, yeah.
Okay.
I put it in the cart.
I didn't know
I'm
we
going
could
to bed.
recharge it. My bad.
I'm just gonna go to bed, guys.
Alright, good night.
I am very gun certified, Herman. You said goodnight, Aria?
Somebody said he said he's going to
I'm-
bed. I'm just saying good night.
Yep. I'm
Oh,
over in the. I'm
good
over
night.
here in the
Nobody's going to
bed.
bed. No, we're all staying. Don't go to bed.
That's it.
Stay with us, Jester.
Just gonna sleep here
Wait,
in their bed.
you
Yep.
into it?
Oh, but you're not going to sleep. Alright.
How do you hear him? Oh, he's in chat too. Okay.
I don't know how to get the... Let's see.
I'm so confused. Can Arya even hear me? No, he can't, huh? No. Damn it. I'm gonna share my screen.
God damn cubes!
Arya! 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 Watch my stream, Arya!
Okay, is there anybody else who's dead?
Not you, Justin. I know you can. I'm talking about Arya. Wait, you can pick that up? Is that worth money?
No.
No, that's the door, I think.
This is my new
Yeah,
best
the
friend.
doors. Mike.
I can hear myself through somebody else.
Yeah, go to Discord and mute the share screen. I had to do that. Alright. If there's anybody else who needs to be revived, now is your last chance. I can't tell who else is alive.
They'll probably mess up all this down.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's everybody. I'm gonna go ahead. Do you have a thing that you want to bring, or are we done? Can I hit extract?
I'm good.
This is my friend Dormammu.
All right, you need to get out of the way, or it's gonna crush you, and you'll die. All right.
Like this?
Get out of the
you
way!
mean?
No, no, you're destroying things.
What happened? Who is?
Bye, guys. Hello, peeps.
You destroyed stuff.
I destroyed
Why?
stuff?
Yes.
Yeah,
Did this charge
it has to
something?
be inside the line.
Okay, now I feel stupid.
Cam
Okay.
is an agent
Now
of
we just go to
chaos.
the truck.
I'm gonna go in the corner.
Cam is working for the monsters. Oh shit!
Wow.
Was there a monster?
Classic Cam. Oh no! Oh no! There's a marshmallow man.
What do you do with that? Like, can you hide?
The marshmallow man. You can hide from him. I think he's line of sight. The
You have
biggest
to
thing is
pick up and
getting.
destroy the gnomes.
Yep. You want to get something between you and the marshmallow man because his roar does that.
Well, this blows.
Uh-oh. I saw someone die. Was that Cam who died? I can't tell the color.
Whoa!
Oh, fuck.
I definitely am dead.
All the monsters are
I'm very
here.
much dead.
I don't know.
Hey, Aria.
There were little floor thingies.
Yeah, the gnomes will try and attack you. They're the ones you can pick up. You have to pick up and smash them on the floor. But if you have other animals in the room, if you have other monsters in the room, they're kind of like the least of your worries. Okay. I
Okay.
see a blue. Nope, still can't leave. Can't leave.
Jester, you got to run away from the gnomes, bro.
Oh wow, 2 people dead. I'm gonna have to use the cart, but there are monsters in here.
No, you should just run. Just run. We'll respawn.
Really?
Just get out alive.
Wait,
Yeah, we'll
did I
respawn
get
in the cart if once
respawned?
you leave the level. We're not gonna have as much health, but like we'll lose 20 health, whatever. Just
Okay.
survive.
Yeah.
Good luck. We're counting on you.
Well, the dude's like right in the way where I need to go.
Meanwhile, Arya, let's talk about Miaphysitism and Nestorianism.
I have
Talk
no
about
idea
what?
those are.
What's your favorite doctrinal schism?
The way
I have
talk
no
about
idea.
what?
The Oriental Orthodox churches and the Assyrian churches, like whether Christ has 2 natures in one person or one nature, and then
You're gonna have to educate me on this. I know nothing about this.
just the different. I was trying to think about what's the next iteration of the doctrine discussion. I was like, oh, the schisms, all the schisms.
All the schisms.
Well,
All of them at once.
I mean,
like
I'm still like I didn't grow up in Christianity, so I'm trying to figure out all the denominations myself.
God,
So
they're all
I got the
there.
Protestants down, I got the Catholics down, I got the Calvinists down, I got the Eastern Orthodox down. What other big ones are there?
How are you on non-denominational
I mean, non-denominational is
Well-
just woo woo.
Is non-denominational just like
It's like Joel Osteen
I don't even know.
type of stuff.
So like OG Orthodox, right? That everyone was Orthodox at one point, and then there's the Great Schism, right? And that's the Orthodox and the Catholics. So that's the first big one. The second, sequel schism is the Reformation, right? The Martin Luther. You get the Lutherans, the Anglicans, the Anabaptists, and then later you've got like split offs with like the Reformed, non-Trinitarians, and the whole American evangelical thing, right?
The marshmallow guy just standing
That's
there.
sort of the big flow chart. Some of the other weirder ones, like the Nestorians and the Miaphysites, that's sort of its own sort of thing, in my view, anyway. I mean, I'll defer to somebody else who's more learned.
So where do the Jehovah's Witnesses fit in this? Do they fit in here
Jehovah's
anywhere?
Witnesses are way past. I mean, that's like after the Puritans and the Quakers. It's after the Anabaptists. It's after the Pentecostal stuff. They are a whole other thing.
Okay.
Fuck.
And then
just get in the boat. Just get in the boat. Just get in the boat.
And then the most recent one is the Mormons, right? That's the most recent, right?
They're around the same time as Jehovah's Witnesses. They're both in the 1800s, I think.
Okay. All right.
So there's like Jehovah's Witness and the Seventh-day Adventists and the Mormons. Those are the new what do they call them? They're not charismatic religions. It's like there's like the big four not cults, but they're basically cults. There's Seventh-day Adventists, Jehovah's Witness, Mormons, and there's one other one that I can't remember.
What's up, everybody?
Maybe you, I don't know.
Hello. I have 1 health.
Is the
not
big
20 less.
distinction between, like, I'm just working off the big two now,
Bro.
Protestants and Catholics, right? Is the big difference between them
big
that
three, right? Because Orthodox is also the other one.
Sure. Is the big difference that the Catholics worship, or I guess they respect Mary more than the Protestants do?
So yeah, the part with the Protestants was sola fide, right? The
Put it down.
and sola scriptura. So like most Protestants are sola scriptura. So the Catholics had the faith and works, right? They split off from the Orthodox folks, because Orthodox is like faith is what matters, and then the Catholics is like faith and works matters. And then the Protestants are like, yeah, we don't want the church authority. We don't want you guys interpreting it and telling us what to think. Everyone should be reading it, right? So that's why sola scriptura, scripture alone. That's the Protestant thing. Is they're like, it's what's in the book, and from there you split into like, well, the book is allegory, a metaphor, and then like the book is real. It's a literal 6 days.
I didn't do it.
Right.
I have to get off. I have to go to bed. I have work in the
Alright.
morning, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think
I said I was only going to be on for an hour. How could you do this to me?
No, I think this is a good
I was supposed to be gone 45 minutes ago. I got talking about things.
You guys, y'all are good. You don't know
Cam,
what
you
to
let me
say.
yap. How could you let me yap, Cam, for an hour?
It's my fault.
It's always your fault.
Map player count upgrade.
We can stop whenever. I'll stop whenever you guys stop.
Just Google
whenever y'all
this
stop. Whenever everybody else
for
stops.
you.
I think.
Um,
So can you like
here's a Christian denomination family tree.
See?
put the cart in your inventory?
It's a lot.
Is that why?
I think it's just an extra cart you carry around.
I'm sure there's a
It was
Yeah, I mean, I'm
almost
just
all my health.
like I'm really
That was meant for
fascinated
Cam.
by their history, and it's just like this insane thing.
I'm so sorry.
You know, there's the whole the pre-big, you know, the
I'm sorry.
1500s or whatever Martin Luther was, you know, that big deal. But even like the
If I could
early
give
church
you my
stuff,
one
I think
health,
that
I
stuff is
would.
nuts. Like the Council of Nicaea and all the other council things where people are fighting over stuff, and you're a heretic. No, you're a heretic.
What do you mean? Shoot it
You know,
again.
the dualism, and is Christ just a figure versus an actual person? There was a lot more.
Oh shit! I think I just killed
doctrinal
R.E.P.O.
development that ended up
No.
getting locked in when
Good
they did the canonization process.
Is this it? Is
You know,
this
it's
what
kind of
happened?
sad because they miss out on a lot of opportunities to explore these things and sort of
Shotguns.
grow as a group. But you know, that's why we have schisms. This is not religious advice. I'm not certified.
I'm sorry, Artie.
I'm just a dude who reads.
You're too destructive in here.
It's okay.
GG's.
My hammer strike accidentally hit Vic.
Go to bed for my 8:30 meeting tomorrow because Cam did this to me.
It's all my fault.
I definitely didn't shoot Vic. It's
Don't blame me.
I
You're just a
definitely
scapegoat.
did not shoot
Yes.
Vic.
You're my Passover lamb, Cam.
I'm blaming.
Just like
Well,
Satan in the Bible.
No, I'm Satan. I'm the one accusing.
Alright.
I'm gonna go hide in this corner and never be seen again.
Right, Satan is the great accuser who
You
scapegoats.
remember that meme?
Not
That
God.
line? You fucking accuser!
So old.
I am
Shit.
old.
Go grab one of
Yes, we know this, but it's okay.
I'm just kidding.
All right, okay, all right.
I'm just kidding. You're not old, Herman.
Trying to help you, motherfucker.
Are we gonna still us three gonna keep going?
I would like to, before we end, I'd like to swap games do a
What do
little
you got?
fantasy game, and then end it for the
What
night.
fantasy game? What you gonna play?
There you go. You guys like the Tic
I
Tacs? I'm
think
gonna throw that in for you.
something.
Tic Tacs.
I was considering Monster Hunter, but I don't know if I'd be chill. I think I'm too relaxed for that. So, I'd be down for maybe Baldur's Gate, something like that. Do you have Baldur's Gate? What?
I don't.
Get back, I'm disappearing. Thank you for having me. Goodbye forever.
Bye, Hermie.
Bye.
Hey, got a question. Just a quick question.
I
Vic.
don't have all
Would
those.
you quit with the
Come here, I
grenade?
have a quick question.
Fuck you.
But I don't have Baldur's Gate, but I don't mind watching you play.
Vic is gonna. I've been shelled. Oh no.
I kind of want to get the feather drone. Whoa.
Oh yeah, I should probably just stay up here. Yep.
I did.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna get the feather drone, and then I'll add a sword.
Let me unmute
Shell
these
for
two.
me,
Map,
so
sprint speed. Oh, we definitely
Oh
need
my
strength.
god, Herman.
It's range. Strength.
It's fucking wild.
Okay, now we got 10k left. They don't have any swords here, do they?
All right. I go to bed. Y'all have a good
Alright.
night.
Good
You
night, man.
too. Thanks for
Good night,
joining.
Artie. Later. Of course. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Have fun playing whatever you decide on fantasy wise. I'm sure you'll
Yeah.
find something good.
Yeah, we'll do whatever's
Yeah.
nice and chill.
Baldur's Gate 3 would be a nice chill option if you had enough people for it, but I mean, relatively chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Good night.
I don't know if I want. Is this? Let's see. Does this have a charge to it? It doesn't look like it. Oh no, it does. It does. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want anything I have to charge. Let's see. If I had a sword, I'd be happy, but this place doesn't have a sword. It only has the inflatable hammers, which are not fun. Okay, let's look. We got map player, sprint speed, strength. I feel like we're good on health, maybe, as far as max health goes.
ouchie.
Good on health. I'm dead.
Am I allowed off my shelf?
You are. Let's do this. Here, I'm gonna do that.
Boop. I'm here.
Now, grab your health packs. What I'm gonna do is, I would like to,
I did put a few of the large I have two of the large ones sitting on here and a medium, so
yeah, I'm gonna have to use a large one because
And
someone tried to kill me.
here's what? Who would do that?
All right, everybody happy? Everybody got their stuff? You ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
After this,
Yeah.
we're gonna quit the game. This is just a
Mashies.
There we go. Close, very close. It
All
gave me
right.
a full 100. So, all right.
So there's the gun.
So we use this.
So who do we trust with the gun?
This. I don't think it's charged. Oh, it is charged. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'll just
All right,
put it
good
in my
night, guys.
inventory,
I'm heading out.
and then we'll say good night.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Aria.
Aria.
Yeah. Have a good
Good
night.
night.
Thanks for joining.
Good night.
Good night.
Yep. Thanks for having me. Bye bye.
All right. You guys are welcome to keep going
think-
if you want, but I'm gonna go ahead and quit game. And
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do
Oh, yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. If either of you
Baldur's
have
Gate.
Baldur's Gate, we can do a campaign together.
I wish I did.
It's expensive. I really don't recommend it unless you really want it.
Yeah, that's kind of why I don't have it, because it's... Well, I guess I can play it, but I have to play it through, like... What's the, because it...
I don't mind watching though. I have to eat here in a second.
Yeah,
That's
go
all.
ahead. Do what you need to do. I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate for maybe no
Pull up
more than
this.
an hour. Probably somewhere between like 45 minutes to an hour, I guess. And then we'll call it a night.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Andrew. I only have 3. I do not have 1 and 2. That's just
Man,
phobia.
I wish Andrew could join.
I know it.
I could play some Baldur's Gate.
Hi!
I will have Baldur's Gate
Hello.
at some point.
Suddenly, everything was goodbye.
And you just suddenly
You left
left.
us?
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
So right now you just seeing a blank screen. So let me pull up Baldur's Gate because I don't want you to see just a white screen.
I think Baldur's Gate is playable through Xbox, but I don't know entirely.
I'm not sure. I just got it through Steam, so. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't want to do it this way. It messes with my sound and audio settings, my voice and audio settings. In fact, it's already probably messed up. I bet you it is. Headphones. Headset. Okay. Can everybody still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Yeah, get your noms. Andrew, honestly, Baldur's Gate was the one thing. It was the one time I've splurged since I've been saving. So, um, it hurt when I bought it. It was so expensive. Yeah, being outspoken, like, I for sure am not doing that. Like my business right now, because it's freelance, it relies entirely on the community to market and like spread by word of mouth. Um, and I only talk about my actual like political views and whatnot um, here online. Obviously, you know, if someone was determined enough, they could find me. They could link my because you know, it's not like I hide my name. Uh, but
So it's funny you bring that up because I feel like I'm having that happen to me online already.
really,
And I've just barely started streaming. Well, somebody's like joking with me in my Discord DMs. They're like, I'm stalking you, but I don't know how to talk about it because it's like, I don't really joke about that stuff.
oh, that is very scary.
Yeah, kind of.
I hope it isn't serious.
Me too. I hope so too.
Goodness.
It's what happens when we put ourselves out there like that.
Yeah.
It's just this person, they were in the Discord chat, so maybe I said something I shouldn't have said in those chats. I don't know, because they knew like what state I lived in. I can't remember, but I hadn't like talked to them in like a couple months, and they just reached out the other day and was like, started this stalking behavior thing. It's
Ooh.
like, what the heck?
Hold on. I gotta make sure that you guys can see this. I bet you can't see it. Hold on. Game capture. Go with. There we go. Did that work? It worked. Andrew says, I can't just not stand up for what's right and for others, but that's what people got mad at me in my hometown because I always stand up for others, even if I don't know them. I'd be fine with serious, but everyone is too scared to face me.
Mm.
Well, it's not just me that I gotta worry about because I live with other people and I don't want to make their lives hell. So,
Mm.
um, for the
Makes
most,
sense.
yeah, for the most part, um, even though you could identify me as progressive and obviously agnostic atheist, my takes are very like peaceful. Like I tend towards pacifist um, and understanding. So I'm not out here to piss people off. Um, but I do have to think about how easy it is to trace back to my my work um, because of my name.
Mm.
So even though I use Viclet, you know, I still use the email that I think my email that I think what I got on my email it's like contact dot littlebitvic. So I don't think it's totally obvious, but I mean you could put it together. It's not that hard.
Right. Well, that's why it's just always good to protect yourself and be aware.
Yep, for sure.
Mine is pretty dumb because it's my gamer tag, so all anybody has
Need
to
anything
do to
else?
track me down is
Of course.
know who
But please,
the
remember,
fuck I
you're
am.
not the only one in need.
I'm gonna go eat though, guy. Be right
Yeah,
back.
go ahead. Go eat.
Num 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 num. All right. Let's see if I can go look at the.
Alright, let's take a look at this. The wearer gains a D4 bonus to throw damage. Gloves of missile snaring.
Oh God. Hi. Please. Mouse. Work. Nope.
Oh, spell thief is good. Okay. Yeah, I need spell thief. So you can use that, and I can use that. So then I should use it. Rain Dancer. Let's see. It's yours. What about you?
Fuck.
Gloves of missile snaring. Who used dexterity? Did I use dexterity?
Sylvanas speak.
Okay, you're 16.
Can't afford to stay idle.
You're 14.
I applaud your
You're
taste.
also 16.
Let's move.
And
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does.
yeah,
You would choose
so
strangers over
I will mute the missile snare.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
That's better.
Habit armor. Let's go with you.
What's up?
I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Okay. I suppose I was too. Whee!
School of Dark Vision, School of Darkness, School of Power Daggers. Ooh, I want you for sure.
Alrighty.
Yes. What's that?
I don't know. I'm not very entertaining tonight.
Who's entertaining?
I'm not very entertaining tonight.
Oh, well, neither am I, so don't worry about it.
But, you know, my name is essentially entertaining. So,
Well, not all fools are entertaining, but they do speak the truth sometimes.
that's a deep cut, Vic. I'm not sure how I feel about it.
If I knew if this could be used, it can be dual wielded with another light weapon.
What's it want me to do? Settings. Choose the.
Does it have to be versatile? Use one hand or both. Use one wielded with both. And if it's one-handed, I think I can use it with the shield. Oh, bother. It's glitch. It always glitches. Heavy. That's me. 16, and so that one is not better.
There we go.
Forty. 60. Okay. And now, we're gonna do maybe.
Oh. Hold on. Where?
That would really need
There we
help
go.
with 17, which is not helpful.
Oh. Oh, okay.
What's up?
I need to
Oh, I see we've got
fix
Randall joining us in the chat.
something. Yeah. Wait. Oh. There we go. Okay. Mute.
Interesting. What happened to Senator Padilla at the Christie Noem presser? Just saw the headline. He got thrown down and handcuffed, held for an hour, moved, and then released. He spoke after his release. All he was trying to do was ask a simple question. And hell, he is an elected official. If anyone can ask with authority, a senator can. Interesting. I'm unfamiliar with this.
I am going to phrase it as so what happened is that elected officials have long stood on this idea that they could train and allow cops to be jackasses, and one of them wasn't recognized today, and so he got treated like a regular citizen would be treated. And
Okay,
he's bitching about
so he didn't get
the
special
fact
treatment.
that basically that's my take on it. Like, I'm not saying what the cops did is good. I'm saying that if the politicians hadn't allowed this behavior for regular citizens, it wouldn't have happened to an elected official today. And I
Yeah.
think that maybe they should think about that fact.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Andrew, have you thought about doing a show?
A news show.
I mean, he's telling us how news is his bread and butter, and he watches it all day, and has followed it since he was 7. He knows way more than me, most likely. So, has he considered?
Well, I get where you are coming from, but that was farther than it has ever gone. Must be referring to the
Uh,
senator.
for politicians, yes. For regular citizens, no. I really hope that my noise canceling CRISPR shit is working really well right now,
It should be.
and that I'm not
I'm not hearing anything.
absolutely destroying you guys. Perfect.
I would let you know.
I am digging through a drawer right now, and I'm like, man.
Oh, Sir of Arcane Cultivation.
I mean, I get that. Like, I think the problem is so often we as humans listen to the person taking the news instead of listening to what the news is, and we need to stop that. It's stupid. Like, uh sure, I like attention. I'm not going to deny that. Like, my name is sort of grew to be a little attention grabbing and unique. In fact, uh part of the allure of my name is that I have almost never had issues taking and going and signing up as Ninjester on any platform. They just go, yeah, that name not taken. Why the hell would that name be taken? So,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also just like, I don't, when I say stuff, I want you to take account of me saying it in the idea of going, hey, this asshole should be held to task if he's talking out of his ass. But also, I don't want you to sit there and be like, well, Jester said it, therefore it's absolutely true, and I shouldn't do any more digging.
I think that goes for any anonymous source on the internet. Well, even if it's
Yeah.
not anonymous, any source really. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. I mean, I think that, like, weird take here. The idea that cancel culture is new is hilarious to me. Like, the term outlaw comes from the fact that you were cast out from the protections of the law. Basically meaning, like, basically under, it would have been Norse rule. If you were an outlaw, I could come up and shoot you, and no one would be able to do a damn thing about it.
Let me go ahead and read
It's
Andrew's chat aloud because people can't
yeah.
really see unless there's the chat replay is working. But just in case, because that
Mhm.
happens sometimes. Um, excuse me.
I do not see the
He does.
chat replay, so yeah.
Um, I just never liked being the center of attention. I wouldn't want it to be about myself. That was in regards to doing a news show. Um, just like when one of the dramas happens in the YouTube communities, when it comes out one of these people you all followed, it comes out they are a D-bag and you all lose your shit. Like, I never knew how could they um, just don't hold an individual on a pedestal. It's not new. And then in response to you, Andrew said, in a way, tattoos were once brands for outlaws.
You should.
Uh,
You should pop into chat,
you're
Andrew.
welcome to pop into
Yes,
chat if
the
you like.
Vol. I should probably pop on to talk, huh? Yes, you are absolutely correct. You should. I'm calling you out, Andrew Christofferson. In case that doesn't give it away, I am once again playing Red Dead.
I never would have guessed.
Yep. Ta-da. I've been playing it way too often recently.
Well, I've kind of been the case with Baldur's Gate myself. But yeah, so if you wanted to pop on to talk, I've got it, the link pinned to the top of the chat. So all you have to do is hit that pinned chat and it'll take you right to it.
I see him. He's in there. Where is it?
Here you are.
Invite to speak.
Accept. Boom. There we go.
Yeah.
Yay.
How goes it?
So yeah. Oh, it goes. It goes. Long day, I'll tell you that. But just because different little things got me frustrated with different things, and I don't know about how they had the Blender thing set up for the 2D animation. Ugh, I really need to help to kind of learn all the gist of it because it kind of has a learning curve. Once I get past all the different little bells and whistles of how they have the general thing set up, it'll be fine. I just wish I could do what I want to do with literally go into my other programs, make the images, and then just import them and rig them. So then I can animate them from that point on. Because I understand, the basic old school animation style. Like the few things on my channel that are animated, those are all animated in the old style where I literally took and made frame by frame by frame and then laid them all out and made the timing appropriate to that particular speed.
Boy, yep, that's.
But that style just takes so goddamn long.
That
Oh,
takes
it
work.
takes so long. Yeah, so or the other ones I used to do for my other one D&D, my last D&D game. At the end of the game session, I'd basically recap what happened for the night in like a little animated form as 2D images, but I made it look like they're moving and everything and kind of retold the story of what happened, any of the major events, just in case so they didn't take any notes or forgot something. They could look back at it and be like, oh yeah,
Sure.
we did
Sure.
this.
That sounds lovely. My DM was also doing that, and he would also like I loved it in his server that there's little humorous jabs at the players or at himself, because
Nice.
he writes up the recap as if it's like sort of a little bit of a news article of the day.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I don't know. Those are always fun, and I figure those are fun here for the players to
Yeah.
look
Like
back and enjoy and kind of get a giggle.
My lovely character was building a spy ring. Well, rebuilding a spy ring because I chose the spy master background, but we played with it a little bit and when I was a spy master. However, due to some shenanigans, when I came to the planet officially the last time, because I didn't actually live on the planet, I was a Asamar who lived in the celestial plane above the planet. And when I got to the planet officially for the start of the campaign, I couldn't find my spy ring. Turned out I had been falling. I had literally been a fallen angel, and it took 5 years for me to fall from the celestial realm down to the planet itself.
Nice.
And
yeah, there's fun stuff you can do with those games.
In my absence, my spy ring kind of dwindled because it had no direction. Like no catastrophic takedown. It was just, hey, you're not here to run it, so we're just not. Like, some of us turned to crime.
Yeah.
Things got worse.
The whole thing just kind of got off the rails a little bit, or what?
Yeah, basically. That's what we went with. And then by the end of the campaign, though, I had not only rebuilt the ring, but I was starting to go interstellar with my spy ring. And also, I had used it, like, one of our players was had run for president of the city, and like he had hid it from us, but we found out about it. So I was already investing in this spy ring thing, and I'm like, but I don't really want the credit. So I started investing heavily in the library because I was like, well, that gives us information and we can kind of use it as a little bit of a seat, like a base of operations for like overland stuff, like because like my spy ring was completely underground. Nobody no there it wasn't connected to any of the governments around the land. It was just a clandestine spy ring operating to try and guide things towards good outcomes. And so I donated enough to get a whole new wing of the library made, added even more funds to that because I found out that that there were certain goals, and I'm being very vague on purpose, mainly because my DM wouldn't really want to be limelighted about what our campaign is. But like I found out his goals, and so I basically turned it into like Fable's Heroes Guild. And I named this new college area after that character. And basically implied that it wasn't me funding it, it was him, and I was just the agent doing it. And that made it to where my involvement in it was immediately overshadowed, allowing me to better be the head of my, guild. Because spy ring, I'm not supposed to be in the limelight, and it
It's all about
allowed it
misdirection.
to where, it allowed it to where the next election which happened technically after the end of the campaign, but it is canonical. He has been elected president, I believe, 3 times in a row, which is unheard of. But also, they only serve like 1-year terms, so.
Yeah.
Like there are a lot of elections. This isn't like he served 12 years in a row and is a forever politician. This is no, he was so popular the first 2 years that the 3rd year they said, "Yeah, keep going."
Hey.
And
as long as the people are happy.
Yeah, there's also in that system ways that the people can actually reach out and touch their government pretty quickly and go, "Hey, this ain't it, guys. You need to stop. We're doing an election."
Yeah, I would assume there probably would be a decent system in a way for the people to get that, especially if they're gonna have an election every year.
Yep. Especially since
It could be very volatile.
Like, mind you, this was the Dragonborn city, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if they can't reach out and touch their government in one way, they will reach out and touch their government.
Like to be a way for that.
They'll just sit there and be like, did you not check the fact that we are Dragonborns? And sure, there's general citizens in Dragonborn. We still are going to fight.
Yeah. It's basically, the general culture society of them. The variations. Like in my one big world map, there's the one region where there's the, Dragonborn type people and variations along those lines and lineages that have been throughout the different years.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it's kind of like, it's one kingdom, but in a lot of ways it's controlled by 2 factions. Obviously more the chromatic side and your metallic side.
Yeah.
They just kind of have their different little variations in with that, their geopolitical things. Though I did make them, especially the metallic area, like their architecture and everything, I did go with more of an oriental feel for everything.
Okay.
I see a Nitty. Hi, Nitty.
It is nitty.
Here, I'll invite.
Wait, is this Andrew from the YouTube?
Yo.
It is. How's it going, Nitty?
And thank you for bringing back those goblins. Is there anything?
Yeah, they're trying to convince me to start. I know I got to do something.
Because
I can't find any other
Renaissance.
work other ways. So
I mean,
every day.
I won't just like cast you out into the void. I will also.
I know.
Sit there and go.
So what did we settle on for a topic now that I'm actually here?
Well, so we talked a
Oh
little
yeah, we can
bit.
get back to those things.
Uh, Obviously, the topic goes wherever the conversation goes, but um, the uh, the opening topic was that doctrine is monstrous, and
Yeah.
we were talking a bit about you know the various um, issues with doctrine, some of the history with it. Some of the people here got really deep with it.
Nice. I think in part it might depend on like
Sylvanas,
the
guide me.
content of the doctrine, right? Like if it's something related to like your sexuality or your sense of identity, like that's pretty, rough.
Never a dull moment.
God damn it.
Well,
Oh boy.
any doctrine can be problematic when it can't be changed or it's
Adapt to new
considered
information. Yeah.
uh, yeah it's considered the incontrovertible truth. That tends to be the case with dogma.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, it can get pretty um, hairy when you you put it as unchanging. Uh, and even though all, you know, guides, principles, rules, all of them, that you all have to negotiate with them over time. Like the older they are, the more you have to either specify or, um, you know, tweak. You may try to justify that you're not really tweaking it, but
Yeah.
nevertheless, that's what you're doing in order to get it to work with the uh, only thing that's constant with societies, and that's change.
Yeah. Yep.
And like another one of the things back in the day, it helped to like turn me away from it is seeing just this general dogma shit and knowing a lot about history and watching things how they've changed and progressed and kind of watching how those different dogmas have tried to slightly adjust with the times, but more so we're still trying to hold on to its control.
Yeah, I had the strange thing that like my family had a crisis that made it to where um, we didn't go to church when I was little. My mom would talk to me about Christianity, but like we stopped going to church when I was really, really little. And so later, when we went back, I had more of a history of watching, well, the History Channel, reading National Geographic magazine, and like Animal Planet existed by that time, and you know,
this one,
just
nor this one.
I really loved
This one,
educational stuff. I always have. And so when I got to a church and it was non denominational Pentecostal, there was already this thing that like I I recognized for myself that I was believing Christianity more as a choice than as a fact. In fact, one of the things that I stood on for a long time was like, uh, if anybody is a C.S. Lewis fan, Puddle Glum. and his little thing that he went on about with believing in Narnia despite there being no evidence that Narnia exists down in the silver chair. So that was very inspirational to a young me. And then later deconstructing, I was like, man, it's pretty dumb that I felt this was inspirational, and gosh, anybody I told that probably went, God, this person is really desperate to believe.
I mean, I don't think you really knew. Like we only
Right.
know what we're exposed to. So, but quick tangent, and then we can go back to the conversation. I have something for you, Jester.
For me?
Yep, for you. It's a dialogue option. Um, my dialogue option that I'm gonna go with, just for you, is less worthy still, more riddles from my resident jester.
Ooh, let me turn on the.
It's nice.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yep, you ready?
Yeah.
It's in response to
Yes.
not this one, nor this one, and this one less worthy still. I've just come up, he's just said this. So I'm gonna do this for you.
I riddle thee not. I speak only
should
what
thee not.
requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
On that other screen then.
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
There we go.
I'm just gonna say, for the record, that this Withers character is way more handsome than I. So, yep.
I don't know about that.
Is for thee to undertake.
Somehow I doubt that.
Oof.
Very well.
And then I had to mute the stream again because I heard my voice, and oh my god.
No worries. That was the majority of it. It was just for you.
I love it. Okay.
I wonder how. Do I have to reach a certain level to multi-class? I think I'm only level 3 after all. Yeah, I'm only level 3.
I wonder if I could find that one app I was using before just to mess around where you can animate pictures, because then I can go take that image of me that I basically am wearing the Assassin's Creed outfit in a way. But then I like redid my hair and gave myself the elf ears for the character that I was. I'm basically that Nimlam character.
Oh, nice.
That I would put up there, because then it wouldn't be too bad. It'd basically be me. It'd just be the mouth animated then.
That sounds pretty cool.
I know my one player, because he was trying his best and he was using all his phone app things to try to decode what the name meant. And he got so close. He got so close, because the Nimlam is just one who was random rolled off the whole little chart. But then his last name, Dimthem, is the words "I'm the DM" rearranged to make his last name.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept getting so close to figuring out. And a couple of the players finally figured it out towards the end of the campaign, because all the time Nimlam would appear at like the most pivotal moments to kind of help him out at certain times or give him a little clues. And he would always speak to him, breaking that fourth wall. I wouldn't speak to him saying the character's name. I would say the player's name to him. and I would know things that like only they would know, like they're literal, not the characters, but literally them as players had discussed around the table, and different things like that, and they slowly start
yeah.
figuring it out. A big clue,
That gets
a
pretty
big clue
obvious.
probably helped them too. Yeah, a big clue probably helped them too. There's the one event where they got in trouble, and we did this whole like courtroom thing, and one of our players was on trial for killing a noble lady, and the actual judge was Nimlam. So I was the judge, and then I invited in a couple other groups who knew who ran their own games to come in and be either the jury for it, or they could sit as audience members. So we had a couple different groups watching that for a couple different game nights, and I had a great time for that one.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah, and that player always tried to throw me off, but he can never get me off my game. I can always get it back to the story somehow. You can try to take me in left field, but I'll just make left field work.
How else
Oh,
can
was
I
that?
make
Sorry.
this a wild goose chase at every turn?
Oh, you lean him around, yeah.
Looks like I missed my chance to multi-class. That sucks. So it looks like I have to do it when I level up. So when I hit level 4, I'll see if that's available.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Have you ever played Divinity, Vic?
No, I have not.
What are you playing right now?
I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, okay.
Black and White is a good one. I didn't ever get to play number 2, but Black and White was a good game.
I think I did a...
It's where you could basically either...
Sorry, go ahead.
You're a deity kind of thing. You're like a god type thing, and you could either be good or evil, or some little mix between that. And then you had a little pet where you could teach that how to interact with people. And you could teach it to be really nice to your village, but anytime it went out to another village, if it was a neutral village, it would try to convert them to believe in you. Or you could have it just like make them fear you to convert them to believe in you. So you'd have it be nice or evil to them, and then you have it be nice or evil to different factions of other villages, and you could have sacrifice people, and you could just... It was pretty good.
Ow.
It was an interesting little game. But number 2 looked like it really expanded upon that whole karma aspect in the game. I just never got around to playing that one. Otherwise, where was the dogma conversation also going to?
She's right, Roland.
The other one too was that we also stopped on just before you got in here, Nitty, and we kind of started going on the tangent with the Dungeon Dragon stuff. Was a politician that got the senator who got arrested this afternoon, and then there's just various things we were talking off that. Yeah, and he was just trying to ask questions.
Lovely.
He technically was only detained. He was never arrested.
Well, detained, yeah, correct.
Oh, that's so much better.
I mean, he was handcuffed, but yeah. My statement of take was politicians have been allowing regular people to be treated like that for a long time, and basically the cops did not recognize that he was a politician, so he got treated like any regular citizen would have been.
No, actually, he said his name, though. He said, I'm a senator. He said what state he's from and everything. He announced himself before he even asked any question. But so, I mean, it's not like they didn't know that he wasn't, who he was.
Remember, once they start, they're not necessarily listening.
Yeah, true. And it's not like it diminishes anything from your point where you're going with that. I mean, for years, they've basically been stoking this in the minds of cops to be this way.
And then,
it's...
But basically the reason that is my point is that they're like, if they can treat a senator like
Give me a
this,
best shot.
think what they're doing to the people. And I'm like, George Floyd,
Already doing that.
like, yeah,
Perfect. There you go.
we've
Perfect
known.
example.
Again.
Do you not remember the protests we've been having? Stop letting them treat us like this, and they won't be able to treat you like this.
Yeah. If we'd actually start cracking down on cops and be like it is supposed to be, where they're not above the law. In fact, the law should go 10 times harder on them.
You just have to buy
Yes.
enough time
If we're
to
giving them
And-
this power,
Come on. I believe in you.
it's their responsibility.
do this.
You know, great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, and they say that, like, if they did that, less people would join. And I'm like, I don't know.
Who cares?
I felt like the cops
Okay.
were
You're
good
on the right
when I was
path, Louis.
younger. I would probably
Go
be a
on.
cop today.
Practice what you've learned.
But I didn't
Yeah.
want to join that
man.
social club
blade of
because
frontiers
I
Exactly.
knew that it wasn't a great club.
Well, and I felt too like I would have joined that, but I felt I literally would have been spending more of my time dealing with cleaning up crooked cops in the actual, you know, administration itself than I would be protecting the people.
Exactly.
Which in a way is protecting the people, yes. So I guess I could have looked at it that way. But I would basically have been spending more time on that beat than the actual beat on the street, interacting and keeping the people safe.
Like,
Better friends than
I
the ones hitching a ride
remember
on
a
our
few
skulls.
cases when I was
I'm sure you
younger
know the
where one
stories.
of the
Doomed to shed our
controversies
skin and become, but we haven't sprouted any
was
tentacles.
that the guns used in the crimes came back to ones that were supposed to have been destroyed in those cop turn-in situations.
Advocatus diaboli.
So how were the guns on the street if the guns had been given to cops? Well, there's only one way. The cops would have had to sell them back out onto the street.
Which this is kind of where a lot of our problems. I mean, there's a lot of different directions it comes from, but
That
one of
ship
our
sailed
issues
six already.
leaning too heavy
All I
on
can hope for is to
capitalism,
limit
and we
the
kind of made the
leverage.
mistake
Her name is
mentally.
Karlak,
The Cold War
an
fucked us
archdevil
mentally.
soldier I swore on
It
my
really
blood
did
would
a
make
number
again.
on us and cemented in
I
this
tracked her through the
mentality
house
of
to the mind flayer ship,
almighty dollar
but the
concept.
damned illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now.
So, I mean, we
preying on the
looked
innocent.
and then we
If I don't kill
constantly
her,
kept
she'll
comparing
leave behind
socialism
nothing but a
to
trail of
communism.
corpses.
Those are not the same.
Oh,
There's similarities, but they're not the same.
Just so
Communism
you know,
is
my
about
first
military
duty is
rule,
Karlak. I'm oath-bound to go after her.
not the people.
But I won't deny this
And
infection
socialism,
is bothersome.
well, we wouldn't have weekends,
accept
we
your
wouldn't have Social
invitation.
Security, you wouldn't have a lot of
I'm up
our
for the
social safety
challenge.
nets
You've just
without
to make a
socialism.
little space.
Being together as society itself is, in a lot of ways, socialism. Working together, working things out. That's socialism.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Yeah, we essentially used socialism and the New Deal to rebuild
I saw you at
the
the
country
gates.
and make it one of
You
the
fight well.
strongest
words for the kids.
economies in the
Spare a
world.
story or two.
Yeah. Well, and now basically a lot of. Oh,
Demonized
sorry.
that and destroyed it,
Mm-hmm.
which is why I
Which that's kind of
make
Or things-
$7.25 an hour.
Chase us to Baldur's Gate.
right,
These
right.
kids know it. A warrior
Yeah,
lives
yeah.
with their spirits.
Which is where I was kind of going back, where like that Cold War really fucked us mentally in this country. And now Europe is
I prefer when they
taking our lead that we used to have, and they realize all the social reforms that we made, they saw how good it did for us,
at
and
them
now they're
beaming.
improving upon that. You got some of the happiest countries in the world over there.
Next time the goblins come.
And in the Swedish country. I'll have to confer this with Deviant, but it should be, if I believe I heard right, that they're actually Dungeons and Dragons is now an extracurricular activity, if not taught in schools itself.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, because it actually has a great value, to be honest. That game, any general RPG, and really does in general. You could put any any canvas on top or any paint on top of it. The RPG system is a great system.
Well, the funny part to me is it's not even like the published rules. It's the like the rule 0 and the rule of -1. They teach you the power of the social contract. I should be a good, helpful member of the party who isn't toxic, because no matter how hard I min-max my character, they can always boot me from the table.
Exactly. And that's the same as like oh, sorry.
No, go on.
Oh, well, it's kind of the same as like you go to play with other groups or stuff, or you have other, especially when you go to these conventions, you'll have those certain players come in who are they don't really understand about others working with others, and you can see they get toxic. And they do get pushed to the side really quickly. Like I remember this one guy, and I kept trying to help this kid out because I've been such a veteran player and DM for so many years that I tried to help him get back into it and get along the party lines. And I was like, you can even be sadistic and crazy and evil like you want to be. That's fine, but you still need to benefit that for the party. You can't basically be sabotaging the party and be all selfish. You're gonna get booted out more or less. Like nobody's gonna heal you.
Mm-hmm.
As you're sitting there bleeding out, they're gonna look like, yeah, well, they kind of had it coming. He was just lucky that I was the healer in that one. Because I would at least give him a little dingers to stabilize him and be like, all right, you're gonna stay unconscious, but now you won't die. Once you learn to play with the party, you can come back.
You can either play nice or you're not going to play at all.
That's what it came down to.
I think I'm gonna head out
and
for
it
the
does.
night, everybody.
All right.
See you later.
Yeah, sorry, we
Thank you so
weren't
much
quite
for
going on
playing.
about the other topic, Nitty.
No,
That's
you're
okay.
fine. I have stuff I have to work on. It's not you guys.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
I want to
Take her
be.
easy.
Rest well. Don't work too hard.
Yeah. Well, I'm also playing Balatra, so hopefully I'll stop playing that and actually get work done.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe.
that's dangerous for you.
Yeah, I'm playing WoW right now, so don't sweat it.
Yeah, like I've actually been allowed to
quite a
play
few years. How is
a
that game
toxic
going nowadays?
character.
There's a lot of nice solo stuff. That's what I'm doing right now. All a
Well,
delve.
they finally put a lot more. Okay, cool.
I'm
I know
ripping
that was
through
always a
it.
problem. As you got higher up in level, then you kind of had to start partying with people a little bit more. And
Yeah, I'm in a guild that raids. And we were getting our asses kicked tonight, so
oh, ouch.
it's all right. I'm about to finish this little mini dungeon here.
Something's off.
Yeah, I have actually been allowed in the past to start a D&D campaign playing characters who at the start of things they were actually really frigging toxic, with severe issues, but it was only because the people I was playing with knew that I wasn't that, and that I didn't want that to be the character. I wanted that to be the character's arc.
Yeah.
And you have to be able to.
Yeah, if you establish like what the intent of your character is, either between the DM or your play group, then yeah, it's totally fine.
Like, one of the ones we actually played off the old trope of like all orcs barbarians,
That is what
and
the keepers of this place do.
it was
Become birds to hunt on the
true for
Bears
one
to
of the
tear flesh with
characters
teeth.
in my campaign's tribe
Only oxen,
that they
on my
were a
same
barbarian
old
tribe of
and I
orcs.
cannot even eat it.
And
because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
so that character was struggling with their identity. And I came into it as a character who was quite frankly racist and held that all orcs were that. But the arc was basically, you know,
This place is a bloody death trap, not a
two
sanctuary.
people who definitely would kill each other under normal circumstances have to work together, and by the end of that it was the first arc of the campaign, we were not the best of friends, but we were friends, and we were throwing jabs, making fun of who I had been at the beginning of it. And then by the end of the campaign, when the person when the orc character was standing up to his tribe, and essentially not like came back to stand up to the tribe because their little sister also didn't want to be a barbarian, then my character was the first one right there behind them saying, no, she has a right to determine her own path. And if you can't help her with that path, then it's your duty to help her get somewhere where she can.
Good character development went on in that campaign, huh?
Yes. Also, it was really tough for me to play because for the first like 3 or 4 weeks, I hated myself.
Yeah, I get that. That's what happens whenever I
Like,
try to do something that's not, you know, peaceful, chill.
yeah, like there was a situation that I was waiting for that was going to turn, like it was semi-scripted.
Yeah.
And it could, basically because it was necessary to my character arc. So before the campaign had started, we had all gotten together and been like, no, this is going to happen. And like at the end of that the second to the last session, I was really, really crying. Like I this was a mistake. Can we just kill the character? I don't like this.
Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though.
I
There'll be more coming.
I don't like
Goblins hunting
playing this
cats.
character. And the DM was like, listen, the situation, the scripted
Maybe,
part
but
is
we're not
about
fighters.
to happen.
If they broke through, it'd be a massacre.
Are you sure you
The
want to
sooner
be
we leave
killed
from Baldur's
off
Gate, the better.
without reclaiming
Feel like we're being watched.
that? Because basically his point was, if we kill off the character and there's no redemption arc, you're left with, I played this character to no point in purpose.
Mm-hmm.
But if we continue and there is that character arc, then there is a point in purpose, and you went through it for something. I was like, okay, as long as that happens, you know, it was basically like my character was going to die, and the only reason that I survived it was because of the orc. Because the orc was a healer, entirely breaking with the barbarian clan. They were a full-on healer. So their clan is like, we don't need healers in combat. To be healed mid-combat is to admit your own weakness. And then
I could see we could do that.
In the very, very end of the campaign, one of the last things we did was the orc clan called on us and said, we don't know what to do. We're in shambles. We're all going to die. And when we showed up, it was like we showed up in the middle of a gigantic battle, and a ton of them were already down, and we were able to rally them, teach them how to stabilize members of the clan. Basically teach them that it's not weakness to admit that you need a healer.
I need a
It's
healer.
strength to get back up in the middle of the fight and keep going.
Nice.
With every breath, a purpose.
That's another thing that's always nice about the game is you can make really great memories from them. Good stories you can always retell.
It's not easy.
If you guys ever played that Mutants and Masterminds one, that one was decent too. That was like more along the lines of superheroes that you got to play. And it built up different characters and could build interesting little weaknesses into some of them that could play into the game.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me
God.
guess. Your devil mistress.
So am I
sent
an
you to get her
asshole
soul
for
coin.
using explosive
I earned it,
bullets
fair and square.
on my enemies here?
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why would it be? Why would you be an asshole?
Oh,
Is it entertaining to watch them go boom?
It's very entertaining. This is also a situation where the child Jack has been kidnapped, and we're here to recover him. So, that's why I'm using the explosive rounds, because screw you.
No, I mean, but why would you be an asshole by using them?
Peer through the telescope.
I mean, it's pretty overpowered. It's not like the explosive rounds are necessarily helping us take these characters down and out. It's just making it to where I'm aiming slightly less.
Just getting that general area around them. Enough shot.
Yeah, and then their heads,
you see a dragon
or well, other heads are exploding.
The telescope points to the left.
I need the good food. Where is it?
I mean, sometimes gotta just go with that. It's entertaining. It's like sometimes on Fallout, I'll corral all little mobs into one big old group and then just chuck a couple grenades on down there and watch them just fly everywhere. Watch body parts go flying everywhere.
I guess the difference is you're actually grouping them first. I'm just going, enjoy blowing up.
Well, you got to sometimes on New Vegas, because those Legionnaires, when you make them mad, they constantly send assassins after you, and those assassins are a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Depending on how you build your character, because I know the one character whose whole intelligence and energy weapons can just tear through them, but this guy who's supposed to be a humble merchant, he's not necessarily as good. Now, though he's starting to catch up now as they get in higher levels.
Get out! The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Sadly, I do want to get that Xbox fixed eventually so I can get back to building that whole world I was doing on the Minecraft thing. Spent way too much time on that. But I built like some really huge mega cities that were looking, I was thinking, pretty badass. With their own shops and everything in them. And then you could go to the different little towns and villages and cities and get very particular things to pick up. Like I had one town, had all these bee farms in it that you get a whole bunch of honey and everything else from them that you needed. And there's one that had like its auto sugar cane, and then you could get an oyster farm and some other things.
Oh no, it's gone. Shit.
That's curious.
Now it's back.
So I already did the repairs for. Okay, cool.
Let me get the gun. Whatever. They took one of my pistols away. I don't know why.
Got it out of your hand or grabbed it?
Okay.
Won't budge.
Somehow disarmed you, huh?
I don't know. It'll reappear, but it's
Yeah.
annoying that it's gone.
Yeah.
If I see a goblin, I'm closing this gate.
Here lies Cannon. He gave his life defending others. He will be missed.
You came from that way. So there must be an entrance into there somehow.
Can't risk being in open view.
Okay, I see it.
Freshly turned soil shifts beneath your feet as you approach the grave.
Well, if nothing else, we resolved the feud between the Greys and the Braithwaites here.
Softer than a whisper. Freshly turned soil shifts beneath your feet as you approach the grave. Your heart lightens as you finish the song.
Research data.
That's a friendly looking shadow. Freshly turned soil shifts beneath your feet as you approach. I just want a little look.
I don't know why I'm hearing a ripper.
Ooh, sorry for the quiet. I am going to close it up here pretty soon. I'm gonna get to a point where I can save, and then but I was really curious to see what would happen if I dug up the grave, if I would get in trouble. But I'll just do this.
Not everyone subscribes to what is.
Oh,
Yeah, but
what?
otherwise, usually, yeah, during the day, I'm just kind of watching a lot of the politics stuff and keeping up
Uh-huh.
on the news and what's going on. And then whenever I see anybody from the community pop on, I usually just make sure to pop in there so I can give the support, the view time, and the like on there. The least I can do because I'm a poor, poor bastard.
No, same. That's really all I've got.
Here lies Cannon. He gave his life defending others. He will be missed.
Pointing me to, though. That's got to be the elevator. Yeah, it's got to be the elevator.
Here lies Cannon. He gave his life. Freshly turned soil shifts beneath your heart lightens as you finish the song.
Okay, let's see.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin. The druid in charge of this grove. Guess if he didn't come back with Aradin, that might not be the... No more trouble.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and save. And then we're going to go ahead and close up the stream. So, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. It's been super fun. Um, and I enjoy having our little chats, our gaming sessions. Um, for whoever's here, if you want to plug your stuff, feel free.
Well, don't everyone plug at once.
Right?
I
So,
am going to plug that Nitty has done some incredible streams lately, and
Oh, thank
everybody
you.
should go check him out.
I appreciate that.
that's great. Yeah.
Also,
What's been your favorite thing that I've covered or talked about lately?
I don't want to get into specifics here. I liked your take on what happened with certain takedown.
Oh, yeah.
Um, and I also want to say Andrew is an awesome artist, and anybody looking
Oh, yeah.
for work done in the community should consider commissioning him for some work.
Agreed.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean,
Well, I know like a lot
considering
of them
all that he's done.
too. Those where I can give back right now is just kind of, especially get you guys going on your logos and stuff. And I know talking with Patty from the Apostate Sisters, and she does a little art on her own stuff too. She was interested in this as well with it, but us eventually trying to get everything set up so that either as some kind of network merch line that we can have for everybody, but or each channel can each have its own merch thing, just something to figure something else out to help everybody out in different ways.
I like that.
That is very cool. I
And I
like
know,
that
yeah,
too.
trying to get like a merch thing set up can always be a big daunting task in its own. So it's another reason why we're kind of trying to do what we can on our sides and figure something out. So once we see stuff or hear stuff, we can go on that line. No, I was working with Al Trucker before to get stuff, and this is just before all the tariff shit hit and everything, and we had stuff kind of all planned out, and it was going good, but then obviously the dump got in, and then all the freaking tariff shit, and we were worried about how that was going to happen. So then for him, I was trying to find just a Canada-based one so that he can have ones that can try to keep things as affordable as he can for everybody.
Yeah.
Purchasing out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, understandable.
But that
That
put
is...
it in its own little tailspin, just trying to figure everything out with the tariffs going back and forth.
Sure. Absolutely. But it's amazing that you've been getting together with others to do that. It's super helpful for everyone. So honestly, you're a powerhouse in the community. So everybody here is an excellent community member. Just generally, if you're watching this and you're new to the skeptic community, the main thing that really ties us all together is humanism, secular humanism. Is working together to help each other and having empathy for others.
Yeah.
Trying to bring more people together and not letting one ideology dominate another. That everyone should be on equal footing. So I absolutely recommend, if you aren't already a part of it, see more in the community. You can get started with just behind the scenes, joining the community with the Secular Humanist Discord. I've got that. Actually, you can see it on my stream just below the game window. The Humanist Community server. That's the Daily Atheist Media Network server. from that, we are partnered with other servers, including Deconstruction Junction. So you can find invites to other servers through there. So it's a great hub to network with other people in the community. Um, and the easiest way to reach me is through Discord. I think for most people here, Discord is probably the easiest way to reach us. Am I right?
Yeah, for
Probably in many
now.
ways, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So,
I know I've
um,
got a Blue Sky and a Facebook and stuff, but
yeah, I've got my blue sky on the stream, but I only check it maybe once or twice
yeah.
a week.
Well, I mean, I like Blue Sky. It's just unfortunately it doesn't seem. I mean, they're just kind of getting going, I guess, too.
Uh-huh.
But
Yep.
I just don't feel like there's a lot of good customization where you can almost kind of create your own little display space. Like you can share stories with everybody, which is nice, but you can't really have a dedicated area where people can kind of come to like a layout page that you have for yourself type stuff. And it'll kind of maybe just your thoughts. It's all your posts, yeah, but like I'd like to create in there a room where it's just I can display a whole bunch of my art stuff so they can come see my posts, but maybe, oh hey, he does some art stuff and then go look at that. Or maybe they look up the name and they can find that alone.
Yeah, if maybe what you could do is, um, I think the best way would be if they allowed um, a to allow people to create either folders or categories for their posts or
Yeah.
something, and then you could essentially use that
Yeah.
as an album where you post the pictures that you want, and then for your art, and then you can group them all together. Excuse me, in those folders. Um, so it's so good to see you, Regios. Thanks for lurking. I mean, honestly, this stream, like, it's for everybody. It's for the lurkers, it's for the chatters. It's meant to help people chill, relax, find some interesting discussion if they want to jump in, and especially now, uh, uh, we're getting ready to relax and go to bed. So I wanted to give everyone a good sign off and everyone get their chance to plug anything. So let's see. Nitty, we've got Nitty's channel. I can post his channel real quick.
What's up?
Um, and Jester, is there anything you'd like me to link in the chat?
I got nothing at this well, yeah, I've got nothing ready to go. If anything, right now, I would like to poke support as well at um Joe, the Kentucky atheist, on his on the protest that he's leading with Noah's Ark.
The Ark Encounter.
Yes, the Ark Encounter protest. Thank you.
Yeah, is that what day is that?
He's
Is that the 16th?
I think it's July 5th or 6th. I haven't
July
remembered
6th.
it because okay, July
I knew there was
6th,
a
yeah.
6.
I like Joe is going through hell getting this together for us, and
It's a huge undertaking.
all love and support if he sees this. And you know, we see you, Joe, we see what you're doing, and it's for something. It really is. This isn't like we don't do all these little fights for pettiness. We do it because secular humanism does mean something. Mostly the humanism part.
It
Uh,
means helping others. It means creating equal opportunities and never letting anyone fall behind because of circumstances they can't control.
yeah. And
And
if they
yeah,
do fall down, being there to pick them up.
absolutely. Yeah. And these protests, so the big one that's coming up tomorrow is the No Kings protest. There's actually one in my area that
Mhm.
I won't, unfortunately, I won't be able to go because I've got a doctor's appointment this like at the beginning of the week, and it'll totally wreck me with the with my crappy body. So, but I will be supporting from afar online. Um, for anyone else who wants to join, um, you can go to nokings.org, find a protest near you. If you can't make it to the protest, they have on their website, they have a thing where you can register for a Zoom meeting that is
Oh,
going to be like
really?
what to do from this point onward. You know, like
Nice.
now that the protest is over, where do we go from here? You know, what can we do next?
Right, right.
I think that's
Oh,
as important um, as the protest itself because doing a one and done sort of protest like that's not going to do much. Um, you have to um, make a huge impact in your communities. Um, you have to show that when people band together, that there is strength in numbers, and um, that if you band together in overwhelming numbers, you can affect real change with even with a corrupted voting system like in Texas where there's a lot of gerrymandering. Um, if you know the
you
biggest
beat him here
problem
in
there,
Wisconsin.
Oh
yeah,
man,
exactly.
the not just gerrymandering, the watching that video that genetically modified skeptic put out about
Oh, yes. Wasn't that so disheartening?
I haven't
God,
seen that one.
that
I'll have
was
to check that out.
uh like
I'm gonna
basically
link it.
they kept him there for like the
It was like
entire
22 hours.
damn 22 hours before they let them speak on the topic so that they could basically make sure that as few people as possible could actually um be there to
Show up in
speak. And then what
opposition.
Yup, and then the people who were there for it, like they clearly had inside help because they just got called and like they
Mhm.
showed up right
Yeah,
right
they were
when it was
told
time.
when it was actually on the docket, even though
Yep.
officially it's like, oh, it could be any time, we don't know, but obviously they actually had an unofficial schedule because the
Yeah.
people that paid to be able to lobby uh, could show up just right at the actual time. Um, but
Yeah, that's
as
about
as
the
they were,
only way the under. Oh,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, no, I was just gonna add to that. Like, that's the only way that these underhanded crooks and let's just be honest, it's mostly old Republicans can, even win is
Yep.
by underhanded tricks and because if they actually said their real message, they lose every time. If they don't stoke fear and play underhanded games, they can't win.
Well, a lot
So
of
with
it is,
education,
uh, yeah,
go. Sorry.
definitely education. they're trying to ensure that others remain uninformed, and that you know, that the private wealth uh, is the only one that continues to really gain any benefit, and it has really any say in how politics
Oh
go.
my gosh. That's what they mean about Make America Great Again. They want to make it all the way back to when it first started, when only wealthy landowners got to vote.
Yep.
Sure.
We
That's what they're trying to
I
get.
mean, have you heard of the
All the
SAVE
way
Act?
back.
The
Yeah,
SAVE Act?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Where
we're
I've
it
heard of it.
essentially
I just don't
running
have
the
all the details on it,
oligarchy.
but
basically, Vic, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it makes it so that in order to vote, you have to have
yeah,
documents
that's it. Yep.
where your
Yep.
birth name needs to match your driver's license.
Right. Right.
So
You
if
have
you
to
got
use
married,
your birth certificate. Yeah, and if your maiden name has, you don't your maiden name's not the
mhm,
same as your married name. Yep, I remember that. Oh goodness. I didn't
well, that's
realize
what.
that
Yeah,
was the SAVE Act.
they pulled that
Yep.
same that part of that Save Act was exactly what they threw on this last election for the judge with here in Wisconsin. And I argued with my dad about this. He's like, "Well, why should we have voter IDs?" I'm like, "Moron, we already have to show our fucking ID. It's just a scam
Right. Right.
to try to
It's
put more
basically,
roadblocks in the way."
yeah, let's not let brown people and women vote. That they should just say,
Yeah.
we don't want people that we want to call certain words and women to vote.
But if they said the
Mm-hmm.
truth, they'd look like the monsters they are. And then those people who are siding with those monsters would look internally on themselves and be like, wait a minute, I don't want to be a monster like this. And they wouldn't vote for him. So they
Mm-hmm.
have to hide it. And
Absolutely.
it's the same as they called Citizens United. That whole thing fucked over our system. Allowing money
Oh,
into politics,
that
that
was it.
fucked us hard.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
and
and
but they
just
called it Citizens
absolutely
United
the
and claimed
corporations.
all these other fancy things. Oh, it's all for the people. No, no, no. It was yes for the corporations for big money, so that they could get
Mm-hmm.
all this fucking lush money. Because up until that point, it was actually relatively sane inside politics. It was dull and boring, yes, but it was
Mm-hmm.
relatively sane.
Well, yeah, yes and no. I mean, obviously there needed to be huge improvements, but you could make those improvements with
Oh
um
yes, oh
a
yes.
majority vote. It wasn't like it wasn't like you were fighting an uphill battle, like the majority is fighting against a wealthy minority. So,
Right. Yes.
but I do want to make sure that I can get everybody linked out here. So if you want to follow up with Andrew, is there anywhere that you would like people to visit? Either Blue Sky, channel, whatever you want.
Um. Well, I guess like as far as yeah, if you're gonna find me on Discord, I'm under Nimland Dimthem, so that's you'll have to find the name to put it like that. But otherwise, yeah, Andrew Christopherson. If you want to find me either on Blue Sky or Facebook, I mean, if I'm always up for conversations and stuff. Otherwise, yeah, you'll see me around in the different chats here and there. When someone usually I stay, let's say my highs and stay quiet and listen until I see someone who trolls in and starts being rowdy to everybody, and then I'm like, oh nope, nope. Then the fangs come out and I come after them. Then I'll be the asshole so that nobody
Feisty.
else has to be.
Oh no. All right. Well, thank you for your service, Andrew. And
Yeah.
so I think that's everybody. Is there any last words before we close out the stream for the night?
Be safe out there. It's gonna get rough for a while.
Be gay, do crimes.
Very true.
Easy on the crime part. Get into good
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah.
Also, hot take. I prefer my politics to be dry and boring.
Oh
Like
wow. So hot.
Yeah.
Oh, but then apparently you've never watched British Parliament because and the Canadians, oh my God, their Parliament is awesome. They
They're
tear
so rowdy.
into each other. They are so, oh my God. And then they come out of the chamber and they're friendly as fuck to each other. The kindest people you'll ever meet. But in that chamber, I love it.
Vitriol. All right.
We got to be more like Canada.
Canada is blood
In
sports.
so many ways.
Secretly, they're very polite, but it is blood sports.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's awesome.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I see we've gotten a couple
Yeah.
lurkers. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Nitty. Thank you, Jester. Thank you, Regios. And also, I think I saw Randall pop in. Thank you, Randall. And obviously, thank you to all my other guests. So we got a lot of people in here tonight. We had Aria, Herman, Miss Non Sequitur, Artie, obviously Deconstruction Cam. He was a big help. So thank you so much for everybody and for any names that I possibly missed. Obviously, I love you. Thank you so much for coming up here.
Yeah,
It's been
thanks
an
for
awesome
hosting.
stream. So
All right.
with that, I hope everyone gets a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Yep.
Night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Bonjour.